going on, everybody? Thank y'all so much for joining us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. We have a very special edition of Sulphur Springs Ladycat Soccer. It is the playoff round. We're finally here. We've got a great doubleheader for you today. We've got first the Sulphur Springs Ladycats and then the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Obviously, I'm Tyler Lennon, joined by Woody and Jeremy. What's going on, guys?
Not much. How's it going? Glad to be here.
Hey there.
We're excited. It's almost game time. They're about to get started in just 1 second. You can see they're about to start taking the field, but no, y'all are stuck with us for the next 5 hours of your life. So.
I think they could be stuck with a little bit worse, though.
Jeremy, what are your thoughts going into this first matchup here?
I mean, the way that our Ladycats have been on fire. I mean, they're coming in with a 10-game win streak right now, and they're rolling, starting off, and they had a playoff warm-up game with that.
Why are we streaming to? Okay, it's live. Okay. It wasn't live. Oh no. Sorry guys, that's my fault.
Very good.
Okay. Now we're live.
Now we're live?
I guess so. What's going on, everybody? I don't know when y'all are joining us, where you're joining us, but we apologize for all the technical difficulties, but the game is underway now. So let's go ahead and get started. It is the Sulphur Springs Ladycats. They are going first in this doubleheader, and then the Sulphur Springs Wildcats will follow.
Hey, we'll have pizza here for y'all at 6.
All right, appreciate you.
Awesome, thank
Put
you.
these waters in there.
All right, thank you. I think something's going on.
We are? Okay. Now we're good.
Okay, sorry.
We apologize for all the technical difficulties here today, but we are underway now, and hopefully everything's going to be smooth sailing from this point. Sulphur Springs Ladycats going up against Chapel Hill.
So that was an offsides right there, so we get a free kick deep in our own area. So
Thanks for having us on.
yes,
It's always
thank y'all
fun
for
hanging with
joining us.
Chad's Media.
oh, here we go. Got a good run right
Right
there.
off the bat, Rowan with the 1v1 with the keeper. And just
You can
passed it
put it
in.
in the back
1-0.
Wow.
Sulphur Springs. Let's go!
There we go. Let's say me and Woody were actually talking right before we came on air, talking about how Rowan really hasn't had any breakaway goals in the last few games, and there it is. She just blew past everybody, got the ball, and just a nice little easy one-on-one with the goalie, and just put it right past her.
Minute and a half into the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we needed. We just need to. This is a good tone setter to let everybody know where, what they have to look out for when they face us.
So getting started from a lineup standpoint, we're playing the standard, what is it, morphed into the starting lineup. You have Kylie Clark and you have Izzy Tessing at center backs. Outside backs, you have Emma Romero, and then you also have Addie Jones, and it looks like they have Emily Soto as the starting holding mid. Addie Fenton and Anna Williams, both as attacking mids. You have Rowan coming up again. Nice through ball
To Haley.
to Haley Schultz, going again, and passes it.
Oh.
I think we got called
Oh, they
offside
called
there,
offside.
guys.
There it is. Yep.
But back to the lineup. Looks like Jolie Moore's on the right wing, Haley Schultz on the left wing, and you're playing Rowan up top. And I'll tell you, it's been kind of a battle holding mid, Kendall Farrell and Emily Soto. They've probably played about the similar amount of minutes, and as the season have gone along, Soto has been starting the last few games. You might see a substitute later in the game, and they both do a pretty good job back there. But I'll tell you what, on our attack, you're going to see some speed today, guys.
Oh yeah. I see. I mean, we've already seen it. Our front, the attacking positions here have such a big advantage on that back line for Chapel Hill.
Sure. So you can kind of see them coming up where they're getting the Chapel Hill players getting contested as soon as they touch the ball. We're swarming them.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we got a little foul there coming up.
For anyone joining us late, again, Ladycat scoring in the first minute and a half, and who was that on the opening goal?
Rowan Faircloth.
That is her 17th goal of the season, according to the stats we have here anyway.
Sure. She had a little bit of a break. She had started off the year during some of the preseason with a little bit of an injury, came back from it, nothing major, and has been playing the lights out ever since. She's been with us every district game. Yeah. Another person, Rebecca Stanley, you'll see her come in the game here shortly, I would imagine. She's really come back from a major injury, and confidence and strength and ability has just blossomed as each and every time she touches that ball. So it's been neat to see her get back to her standard playing ability. And there's Anna Williams passing the ball up to Jolie Moore. Actually, Addie Fenton, excuse me. We've been possessing the ball pretty well, connecting passes and not forcing a lot of stuff. We continue to do that. It's going to make our lives easier.
Oh, yeah.
Here they are using the width of the field. Staying wide.
Big leg. Oh, just a little bit too heavy for Haley up there.
You know, we've mentioned Kylie Clark several times, guys, on some of these broadcasts, but Kylie has 11 goals on the season, and I would say about 75% of her minutes are playing at center back. So she's going to be the primary corner kick taker on the sides where she can utilize her left foot, but she's also plays left wing, depending on the personnel we have out there on the field and everything. But for limited minutes, she sure has been a big impact player from a goal standpoint.
Oh, yeah. I say in some of the games you see like some position change. Every now and then she kind of gets up to forward when you get it like a big lead like that. And Coach Breenan kind of pushes her up and gives her some chances. But a lot of the goals that I've seen and heard of from her have been like from free kicks and some like deep kicks because she has such a big leg.
Yeah, she buried one from probably 35 yards out, 40 yards out earlier in the season, and not a ton of wind behind her, but just a big leg, and it was able to bury it. So
it's just a missile coming off of her foot.
That's right. All right, we have Haley Schultz coming up. We have Rowan. Ooh. And that's what you kind of like to see there, really composure standpoint, playing a little kickball, panicking, trying to clear the ball as quickly as possible, and we got the ball right back, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Chapel Hill doesn't have anybody up. So, like, when they turn it over, like, if they ever get possession, they go to kick it up, they have one person, but that one person is so far back because they're so afraid of our attacking front.
And that's what happens when it's kind of a quasi park in the bus. They have a lot of people back, obviously. They're not threatening to attack us. But when we score right off the bat, it really makes that game plan tough. If you're going to pack the back, they've got to score a goal now.
I was saying this is playoffs. This is do or die. You win or go home. So you would good style just got over the line.
A little heavy on the pass from Anna to Haley, but
while we got a second here, I didn't get the chance during the pregame, but we want to thank our sponsors over at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. Also want to thank our friends at iFocus. Here at Chad's Media, we want to make sure that you get to see all of the action, and so do our friends at iFocus Vision Care. They provide the highest quality of optometry care as well as a full range of optometry services. They're also very accommodating. They accept a number of insurance plans. Give them a call at 903-439-2020 or visit them at 1100 Mockingbird Lane.
And as we keep going along, we just had really an unnecessary turnover there. We had no pressure, and we passed the ball straight out of bounds when we had a couple of options. We need to clean some of that up as the playoffs go along. All right, long ball. Here we go. Out wide to Jolie, keeper coming out. Good idea.
Yeah, I say, especially with Jolie's speed, you got to come out. You got to commit to it. And if you happen to just get beat, then you just got to take what it is.
They can kind of figure out what the keeper tendencies are going to be, too, how aggressive that keeper is going to be. And it's good for them to know if they're going to hang back or come out. That keeper did a nice job shutting that play down.
Again, I want to thank all of our friends for tuning in. We want to give a big shout out to our friends at Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning. They're locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience, and they look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service, or visit them on East Shannon Road.
All right, here we go. We got a real good chance to center it up.
And miss hit.
That was just miss hit off of Haley's right foot right there. Dang.
So we're still 1-0, 32 minutes left in the first half. Really, we've had 2 1v1s with the keeper that we've not finished on. We should be up 3-0 right now, first 8 minutes into the game. We got to clean that up because some of the time we're going to play a team that we might get 1 or 2 of those chances, and we got to finish.
Exactly. I mean, this kind of game, you got to even though like the opponent might not be as up to your level, unfortunately, I mean, you still got to be able to capitalize on those opportunities. Here comes a Haley Schultz on the left side. Good cross.
Oh, here we go. Here's Addie. And nice defense right there.
Yeah, I say just almost. I mean, it was a necessary extra touch, but it was almost too many touches there.
Right. But you can obviously see these girls are, from the Chapel Hill group. They're already under a ton of pressure. I mean, if you've ever been in that situation, it's nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah.
They're already panicking. They're down early, and they're under attack constantly. A barrage of shots and dribbling and passing.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely nerve-wracking.
And that was a good contest by Jolie Moore right there. I mean, that's the thing, like you're talking about. This is one thing that I've never understood. It's playoff time. It's do or die, win or go home. I understand that you're down early, but at the same time, you got to score. Like, your objective is to move on to the next round. I mean, why are you packing it so much? You got to try and create something on the attacking side. From a Chapel Hill standpoint, I'd be losing my mind right now.
All right, so a couple of subs coming in. So Kendall Farrell, she's coming in at holding mid, and it looks like let's see, Rebecca Stanley, she's coming in for Addie Fenton. So a couple of early subs, and so we'll see kind of what's going on with that.
We have a stoppage on that throw-in.
Yeah, going to have a little break in the action. While we do, I want to tell you about our friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Hurry on over and visit J. Hodge Chevrolet on Wildcat Way, where you can get a new Chevrolet Silverado 1500 for 2.99% APR for 60 months, or a $2,250 cash allowance on a new 2022 Chevy Silverado with a 2.7L engine. Call them at 903-307-2077 to see how they can put you in a new vehicle today. Remember, don't overpay. Go CJ. Also want to tell you about our friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost to you. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Also, it's about that time. I know everyone's getting ready for supper. It's about that time. If you need anything to eat, go call our friends at Chick-fil-A. You don't even have to leave your couch, and you can get a great meal and watch some playoff soccer. That's awesome. And if you're looking for a healthy option that is still full of flavor, they got you covered. Like I said, delivery and catering available for all you hungry cats. Order on the Chick-fil-A app. And again, like I said, you don't even have to leave your couch. You can get a great meal and watch some playoff soccer.
Tyler, I'm a creature of habit. So
You
the
are.
last couple of times I've been, it's worked out. So I had my wife and I, we stopped at Chick-fil-A in Sulphur Springs on the way here, and I'm sipping on a unsweet tea in my Chick-fil-A cup.
Whatever's bringing the luck, man. You gotta. I'm very superstitious, so whatever works for you, just gotta keep it rolling.
Same hat, same drink.
Exactly.
Same socks.
Yeah, while we still got a split second, looks like play's about to resume, but want to give a big shout out to Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your hometown realtor. Get into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating, so who better go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com to see how she could put you in a new home today.
All right, so we had a little break in the action. It looks like one of the Tyler Chapel Hill players had an injury. The training staff came over and helped her off the field. Looks like we're back in the game as it started back, so hope she's okay.
30 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. Ladycats lead 1-0.
Some play over to Kendall, back over to Kylie.
Using that width, look at Emma Romero coming out very wide. They're not going to use her this time, but it certainly spread the field out a little bit. Becca Stanley showing a little razzle-dazzle, turning them around a little bit, and great ball.
Great
Haley coming
pass.
through. And goal.
There's Haley
There we go.
Schultz.
Let's go, Haley
And
Schultz.
for the first time, we get to show you our new, I thought I had a new
Hey, that's
animation for you. I
exciting
don't know if you can
stuff,
see it or
guys.
not.
Haley Schultz with another goal. She's had a few this season.
There you go.
Rowan with the first, Haley with the second. Let's go. What kind of graphic you got there?
Well, it's we're back. Having a hard time getting it to work right now. We'll hopefully get them on the next.
Well, I'm excited all this new stuff y'all are adding.
Yeah, we're always trying to add more stuff to it. Always trying to give the best product we can. 29 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first half now. Ladycats lead 2-0.
Well, I know Haley and her family very well, and she missed an opportunity, and I know she was excited to bury that one and make up for it. So, early lead, a lot of time left, and we're really possessing the ball well and working the field when we choose to. We're not trying to force it up there. We're just working it and possessing it and picking our shots.
Jeremy,
It's
how
working
many
very
goals do you have on the season for right now?
I'll say with that goal right there, that is Haley Schultz's 21st goal of the season.
21st, along with 8 assists, so that's now 29 points total.
Yes.
A heck of a season.
It looks like early on our game plan is to use that width, use the back line, switch field on them to make the Chapel Hill girls run a lot.
Sure. And one thing we've been doing really well, especially Addie Jones out there at the right defense spot, she'll do a good job of overlapping. And like you should play in soccer, it's hard to do that sometimes in high school ball. You'll see her come up and really be a true winger style and be a part of the attack. And she's not big in stature, but she has a huge leg, and she'll cross the ball over. She's had a couple of assists this season, and very dangerous. She's put some pressure on some of those defenses back there from the outside back spot.
I say that's Maya getting her first bit of action of the game right there.
Ball coming back over to Jolie Moore's side.
Trying to keep it in. Oh,
What you'll see with Jolie, she is a bull over there.
oh yeah.
She might win a ball, she might not, but if she happens to not win it, she's right back on it, all over them. She's giving them no space. Has to be frustrating playing against her. Just has a motor that doesn't quit, and it's great to watch her play.
Yeah,
There's Emma Romero winning the ball.
I was saying, speaking of Jolie, like that's one of your freshmen that is so quick, so physical, and as a freshman, sometimes you wonder if they're going to be a little bit timid.
Right.
That is definitely one that does not have a timid bone in her body, it seems like.
Exactly right.
Sulphur Springs throw, Haley Schultz taking it.
All right, now back to Emma Romero.
Deep throw. Up to Anna. Good. Oh. I say there's one of those physicalities, like you said. She's going to put a body on somebody to try and get that ball. She might win some, she might not.
And it's just tough, these girls.
Good boot up. Let the front with the speed go after it. Oh, just a little bit heavy touch right there. All right, it's going to be our throw in after that clear out for Chapel Hill.
Want to thank everyone for hanging out on the live stream with us. Some other friends of ours that you can catch a live stream of is out of the Way Bible Church. They want to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can find that live stream I was talking about at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church.
All right, we have Rowan Faircloth. Here's a cross, and right off the face of the goal, you have Addie Jones coming to get it from the other side and watch her serve it back in. Big leg.
Big leg. Oh, just a little bit over Haley Schultz's head right there.
Has to be so tough from a defense, trying to get out of trouble repeatedly, and here it comes again. We've gotten possession again. See if they can connect a few passes. Here's Jolie Moore. She's going to dish it off. Maybe. All right, here comes Becca Stanley.
Good through ball.
All the way up.
There's Anna.
Oh, that's foul. That's
Yep.
a PK.
That should
Let's
be a
go.
Nope. Oh, that
That should be a
Okay,
PK.
yeah.
should be a PK, but I'm not seeing anything from the ref right now.
Basically got double armed, shoved down from the back in a goal scoring position. That should be a red card, but it looks like there are no cards coming out.
No, but I'm really confused on why the ref is talking to both girls right now. Mm-hmm. That was a clear foul inside the box. That should be a PK. Okay, it looks like a free kick for Chapel Hill.
A free kick for
Wow.
Chapel Hill. Wow. That's not something you see every day.
What it is looking like, what the ref is saying is that that was Anna.
That was Anna, number one.
It looked like what he was saying is that Anna pulled the girl down with her.
Huh. After she got shoved in the back. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it happens, but there you go.
That is a very interesting call, in my opinion. That is, I'm speechless.
Hey, it happens. They just got to go figure it out. Get over it and go play some soccer.
Yep. And here we go again. Jolie Moore coming in. Should be our throw. Yep.
And that's, hey, with soccer, sometimes you're going to get calls, sometimes you're not. That I had a difference of opinion on that.
Same.
I'd love to see a replay. We could be wrong, but at the end of the day, whether you get the call or not, you got to move on and you got to keep your composure and go score another one. They're going to have plenty of chances. They just need to figure it out.
That is definitely one thing that I'm going to be pulling up later tonight from Chad's media to see exactly what happened there.
Sure. And then we've got Izzy Tessing coming back. No pressure. We're just going to use the width of the field. We've got plenty of time. Please go wide.
Yep.
There we go. Over to Emma. No pressure.
A little bit heavy touch. Got a little bit away from her.
So that's where we got to clean it up. We have no pressure and gave up the ball. We've got to clean that up. We had plenty of options. Get a good touch. It's not necessary that we should be under pressure right now.
That was out. That should be. Oh, we have the ref over here holding up the flag. The guy in the.
Yeah, we had an offside. Oh, no, we had an out of bounds.
It was
call
out of
over here, but
bounds.
he needs to put his flag down. It's long gone.
Oh no, they're pulling it all the way back here for the throw-in.
It was like
wow.
17 minutes ago. Situational awareness. But
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and give him a throw in from back here.
You know, you're talking about Izzy a second ago. We want to thank our good friends over at the Oaks Bed and Breakfast, which is ran by her mother, Allison Libby Tessing. We are very proud to have her as a contributor here on Front Porch News. Oaks B&B tries to personalize everyone's visit to Sulphur Springs. Even if you're just stopping through, their goal is to make each person feel like they have found a home away from home. You can visit their website, theoaksbnb.net, for more information. The Oaks Bed and Breakfast is your restful travel stump.
And what we really need to focus on, connecting balls past the feet, to work the ball up the field.
Yep.
The long ball's not necessary. We're going to turn the ball over, and we just need to possess. It's working very well for us.
So there was Jolie Moore with her speed, getting up to the ball to cross it, just right at the feet of the Chapel Hill defender.
This is a very, very, very different field from Sulphur Springs in the sense that there's a lot of open space outside. You know, you got the track and how far that goes. A lot of people having to chase down a ball a ways.
You really don't think about how much extra space a track creates.
Right.
But it certainly does. And I don't think we'd have enough room to have a track in our particular location where our stadium is. We'd run out of a lot of parking lot space. But this is a pretty nice stadium, though. It looks fairly new. All right, so we're going out wide with Romero. She's got a lot of time.
Over to Kendall.
Over to Kendall. And spreading it wide back over there to Addie Jones. They got plenty of time. That's what we like. Just take your time, find some feet.
Yep, right there. Oh, defender tried to run through Rowan. Oh, no, that was Anna. Sorry.
And then there's, so we talked about overlapping. So there's Addie Jones coming up all the way from the outside back position, crossing it over. What a great move, and actually great clear by the Tyler Chapel Hill group. But that was a great overlap by Addie. I think we're going to have a goal scoring opportunity off some of that at some point this evening. In a unique 5 o'clock game.
Yeah.
It's 80-something degrees and it's sunny, and we normally play at night and it's cold. I mean, but it is Texas. We played in Anna on Monday night. The temperature said it was lower 40s, but it felt like it was 3 degrees because there was a 22 or 23 mile an hour north wind. Really cold. So I'd choose this weather all day long, though, for sure.
100%. I fully agree with that.
There's some wind out there. I don't know how bad it is. Certainly not as bad as the other night in Anna. They were doing corner kicks and the ball wouldn't stay still.
So yeah, the wind is a little bit less than Monday night, but I mean you can see those flags whipping pretty good.
All right, here's Jolie Moore passing over to Anna Williams. She's got wide open space, and she sees Haley Schultz.
Good pass.
And we have Rowan over there if she wants to cross it over. And
good. Oh, you did have Jolie Moore coming off that backside, but that was just too much on goal for her to be able to get to.
Sure. And that was a nice shot from that area. We've seen Haley knock a few of those in this season, so you can't blame her for taking that shot.
No.
And then there's Kylie Clark.
Up to Haley Schultz. Just a nice little blow by right there. Good pass up to Rowan. And, almost. There's Jolie Moore. Oh, they're calling offsides. Okay.
You know, I was waiting to see if they were or not on that one. I thought it may have been, but I couldn't tell.
I see that was close.
It's really hard to see from up here, too. It was pretty close, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these, like, it seems so far away. We got a 3-person substitution right now. It looks like Anna
Yeah.
Kendall, and who else is that going off up there?
While you're looking to see who that is, want to give a big shout out to our friends at D&B Loans, your hometown loan specialist and tax repair. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. And I mentioned they offer tax prep and utility bill pay, so definitely want to go give them a visit, like I said, on Gilmer Street. Midway through the first half, Ladycats leading 2-0. 2-0.
So the other player you were asking about, that was Jolie that came off. So it looks like, so Jolie Moore, Kendall Farrell, and Anna Williams came off. And then it looks like also Addie Jones over there. So we have a few different subs.
Okay.
Valerie Flecker, she took Jolie's spot over there at right wing, and a few other ones around there. So getting some breathers. I would suspect that we'll get some of those girls back in there so we can keep the score rolling, not make it a tight game.
I got you. Yeah, I say one thing that I'm noticing, Haley is so eager to get past that back line. There's a couple times where she's making that run and she just gets about a few feet off sides, and it's.
And she does not need to be, because she's probably faster than most kids out there.
Oh yeah. So that was
There's
a
a nice
good
little
go.
give and go. That was great. And
Trying to go that short side, that's hard.
if we pass that ball 3 feet over to Addie Fenton, she taps it in.
Yeah.
We need a negative ball that.
Yes.
Which something I wanted to point out when I didn't get the chance earlier, but these teams have each played 6 games against common opponents. In those 6 games, Sulphur Springs was 6-0 by a combined score of 36-4. It was a very dominating. Chapel Hill, on the other hand, 3-1 by a combined score of 5-16.
Yeah,
Or 16-5.
They won some close ones and they lost some blowouts.
That
it
was
sounds
the thing. The ones they
Yes.
won were very, very close, and then they lost. Got like a 6-1, 8-0, something like that. So.
Just like what we talked about, there is no, that's a heavy touch by Haley, but what we just talked about, she is faster than most any girl out there. She does not need to be hugging that back line too much, because
Right.
she can just run by anybody.
And she's not going to run out of energy, that's for sure.
Oh no, never.
She's fast. Jolie's fast. Rowan's fast. So, I mean, we have a lot of other ones that are fast too, but those 3 girls right there, I don't know who wins in a foot race, but pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I say having them at the attacking front, I mean, I put money on them being any back line in the state.
Oh,
They're so
yeah.
fast.
So here we go. We've got an opportunity here. Uh-oh,
Good
here we
pass.
go.
That was a
Valerie
great
Flecker,
pass.
she has an opportunity, and bad touch. That was a goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, that's tough. Just kind of mismanaged it there.
Say Fenton had a chance. Oh, it's just.
At that point, Mike got to kick it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. Uh-oh.
You have just a.
And we got a
log jam
karate
in
kick
there.
up to the face right there in the box. And
Right in front of the ref and never
Yeah.
even called anything.
I know when you get an opportunity down there, like you get anxious, you really want to take advantage of it. But in a situation like that, do you not almost have to kick it out and kind of reset?
sometimes you do. You're getting bottled up. You're not going to kick it through a bunch of players. You just got to try to find a lane. Sometimes you got to go through and reset. Now, here's an
Good move.
opportunity to go.
Oh, that was a beautiful
Let's
move
go.
by Rowan.
Let's
With another goal.
go!
Rowan Faircloth, her second goal of the night, right?
Yep, that's her second goal of the night, and it looked like she came in with 18 on the season, so she's up to
18, okay.
20. So she's
Wow.
up to 20 goals now. So you have 2 players that have over 20 or more goals. You have Haley Schultz down with 21 and Rowan at 20 goals.
That's a big deal. That's a big threat. And then there's some other players in there that will, if you focus too much on them, it's going to create opportunities, and you better contest their shots as well, because they can mix it around.
Well, yeah, because Anna has 10, Julie has 9, Becca has 8. I mean, they're all hovering all right there around double digits. You almost have 6 girls with double-digit goals.
That's right.
And that's ridiculous to think about.
And then if you look at who's creating a lot of those chances, Addie Fenton, she's a freshman. She has the ball right now, as a matter of fact. She has 16 assists. I
Wow.
don't know how many assists she has tonight, but coming into tonight, she had 16 assists. That's huge.
Oh yeah, as a freshman, like looking at how those two, Addie Fenton and Jolie Moore, as freshmen, with the game-changing abilities that they have. Here comes Haley. Ooh, that was close. Goalie had to. I was about to say she came out of the box. She can't get that, even if it bounces back in.
But here we are. We need to go a step. That's fine.
Good.
Out wide to Romero.
Use the field. Good look.
Nice touch.
Oh, good
Let's go.
move.
Little razzle dazzle.
Oh, little crazy razzle dazzle.
That was.
Right there.
Emily Soto getting fancy with it.
Yep. Oh, look at that up ball. Oh, it got through.
Oh, man.
Somebody get there. just, I say Haley Schultz and, was that Valerie?
That was Valerie, yeah.
Yeah, I say both of them are just a little bit too out wide to get to that dribbler in the middle.
Oh, here's
Oh,
a straight up handball.
How is that not called? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That's the one bad thing about being in the booth. I can't hear the whistle, so I don't know
right.
when they call it or when they don't. So it's like, all right, how do you not see that? And then I was like, oh, you did see it.
There you go.
15 minutes left in the first half. Ladycats leading 3-0. Again, y'all don't go anywhere after this game. We've got a doubleheader for you tonight. We've got the Sulphur Springs Wildcats against Athens right after this. So you're going to be getting a lot of the three of us tonight.
So just as a quick update on time and score, you have your Ladycats up 3-0 with just a little bit over 14 and a half minutes left in the first half.
And then you start looking at 3-0 at this point in the game. We're really comfortable. We don't want to let off, though. We certainly want to keep pressing forward for some goals. But you have to think about some of the missed opportunities too. It could be 5-6-0.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? The deeper you go in the playoffs, the less and less scoring opportunities. You might have one or two chances against some of the creme de la creme, and you got to be able to put those in the back of the net. And so that's what we really should be focusing on the rest of this game, finishing when we can, and then confidently finishing.
Yes. I say that's this kind of game. Like you just talked about, Woody. You got to finish confidently on all opportunities because, and I say you got Kylie Clark going up forward now because it looks like Haley Schultz is getting a little bit of a breather. Number 15, Aniston Price is in the back line now.
Yeah, they sub her in at center back pretty often. That's usually the lineup once you have Kylie Clark that goes in part of the attack. Uh-oh, here goes Kylie. Uh-oh.
Oh, got a little bit tied up under her feet, but that right there where she stayed on the back line in an onside position, that was such a good move. Oh, just no one there.
But still, we're getting some breathers, still putting some pressure and everything, and that's going to be an important part too, because it's going to be hopefully a long playoff run.
Oh yeah, I definitely see with this group of girls, they're so deep and so talented. That was a very mishit ball for it clear up, but that right there, just looking like what we just saw right here. Haley getting a little bit of a breather. You move Kylie Clark up front. You have so much talent through this entire roster that you can give some big playmakers a breather, and you still have another playmaker that comes in for them.
And Rowan tried to do a little fancy footwork, got the ball right back.
Lost it there, but we get right back from Romero. Oh, good look to Kylie.
And I see, look at Addie Fenton coming up right over the middle. I guess
there's an
off.
offside. That didn't look too offside to me, to be honest with you.
I wasn't watching the guy. I was excited to see Kylie go try to hit that lefty.
But I didn't see her offside too much because it looked like a defender was right on her.
Yeah.
12 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the first half. Again, Ladycats up 3-0. I guess Roman with 2 goals already, making a strong case for the Slaughters Barbecue Player of the Game so far.
Pretty strong case.
Oh yeah, let's see. Especially with some of the different moves that she's made, different opportunities that she's created with some different looks. Say she definitely has her name up there right now.
Which pretty much every game we've gotten to cover so far, it feels like there's always at least 2 or 3 players that make a strong case.
Well, yeah, like we've been talking about tonight, there's been it's so talented. Oh, look
here
at that.
we go, guys.
Here comes.
Rowan's got space. There's nobody on their team fast enough, and she
Just laid it off. Laid off again. Oh,
that was a good shot by Addie Fenton. Nice left-footed shot. Right in the general area of the keeper, though, but it was a great opportunity.
I wonder though, is that still Valerie over there on the far side on the right wing?
That is Valerie Flecker.
I almost wish could have seen her lay it off for Valerie to see her put a boot on it and see what that could have done.
If y'all had to guess time of possession so far today, what would you? It feels very, very lopsided to me.
Time of possession, there's been 30.
I would think we're at least 85% possession.
Yeah,
as soon as they get the ball, they're giving it away.
Yeah, they've very, very seldom had it on this side of the field.
Little deflection there. Easy pickup for Maya.
Is that even, how many shots do they have so far?
I mean, I wouldn't even really consider that a
Yeah.
shot on goal.
If you count like that, it's about 2, I believe.
Yeah.
It's not been a lot of pressure, but we're getting to the point now where we need to settle down. We need to possess. Make good touches. I mean, they're actually possessing the ball the last about 10 minutes, more than they have the rest of the game.
And there's a turnover.
And then there's. So you got Kylie coming up, and then Rowan onside,
look at all
and
this
she's
space.
going to go pass this ball in, I have a feeling.
Oh,
And
through the
back-
legs.
There it is.
Nutmeg!
Perfect.
What a highlight reel. That's how you want to do it. And that's a first half Hattie by Rowan
A
Faircloth.
first half hat trick. That
Say
is.
just 15 seconds over the 30-minute mark in this half. And we got substitution coming in. Who's that going out? Because you got
So
Kendall
it's
Farrell
like
coming in.
Romero and Soto going out. And then
Looks like Kendall Farrell's coming in.
you have Camila Martinez that's looked like she's taking Emma Romero's place over there. And then Kendall Farrell taking Soto's place.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw somebody come off on the front half. Is that Malia Doss right there in the yellow?
Yeah, so she came in for Valerie Flecker. Actually, no, Valerie's over here at the center forward spot
So
now.
it came in for Rowan.
Yeah. So and then they just switched them up. So it's probably good to get Rowan a little breather.
After that first half, Hattie.
That's right.
That ties her with Haley Schultz at 21 goals each now.
I mean, and at the end of the day, you may not see, and those are the things. No pressure. We pass the ball to the other team. We're just creating pressure for ourselves. Settle this ball down. We can literally pass it anywhere we want, and let's just not get too antsy out there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, hey, you may not see Rowan again the second half. That would, I mean, we don't have to go, prove anything to anybody out here or what have you. But or if it might be limited minutes if she does come in.
I agree with that. I mean, with this type of game that we've had so far already, it's one of those things that you can get your rotations and you can get other players in to still feed them. And we've already talked about it. This team is very deep. That anybody that you put in, there's going to be opportunities to create them.
And what I'd like to see us finish strong and put our foot on their throat and finish this game strong with no mercy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need to do. That's what every other team's doing. That's what Salina's been doing to people all season long. We don't need to just limp by and get a couple more goals. We need to win with authority. And if the rest of the category isn't on notice as far as how we can play soccer, we need to finish this one strong.
Oh, I
and we
agree.
have the ability to do it. We just got to go do it.
I mean, that was another good opportunity right there. Just on the short side, on the small side, it just went to the side net. But that was another good opportunity after going up 4-0.
And that's a dangerous part. I mean, that's the thing about Becca Stanley. She's going to beat you on the dribble, and she has a big leg and very accurate. And if you don't contest her shots, that's going to be bad news.
And here comes Kylie Clark with a left. Ooh.
Tough angle.
Oh, that was a tough angle. I mean, the ball's rolling away from the goal on a short side, and you're going to be off balance trying to kick that up. That's almost one that you want to try and pull back.
And here's the deal, guys. Y'all have to know this, and maybe nobody would want to say it out loud, but again, this team is struggling. Tyler Chapel Hill, they are struggling against us. Everybody wants a goal. I get it. And that's just part of the deal. So you're going to see some girls try some different things and try some shots from some angles they may not try. That's what you're getting. Everybody wants to put it in the back of the net. I totally get that. But at the same time, we can also get the easy ones, play some negative balls, crossed off the face of the goal. The high probability type shots are going to be there all night long.
Because just like what we've been talking about all night, when you get into your deeper rounds in the playoffs, those opportunities won't come up fully. So if you're able to go ahead and clean that up and make those good decisions now in this type of game, you're going to be more prone to do that in a tougher game and get more opportunities like that. Here comes,
While we got a second, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you, from managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible. Also want to give a big thank you to our friends at Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats and Ladycats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187.
And right now, what you're seeing, I mean, I would imagine this is going to be the lineup through the rest of the first half. We'll probably see the starting lineup come back in. Right now we have 6 of 11 players that are substitute players. Some good minutes they're getting in. And that's a goal by Becca Stanley.
Did you see that? That was a nice little step over.
That was about a 25-yard shot, something like that.
But did you see that? Did you see that little move? Did you see that little move right there?
Yeah.
Have the defender on her backside, and she just did a little touchback to herself, created a nice open shot deep right in front of the goal, just buried it.
I mean, Becca's her footwork.
And that goal right there is her
Number 9.
9th goal,
Yeah.
and she ties Jolie Moore with 9 goals on the year. And I mean, that's 2 players right there that are 1 goal away from double digits, which would give us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6 players with double-digit goals.
Sure.
Heavy pass for Chapel Hill, easy throw-in for us.
A little over 5.5 minutes left in the first half.
But I've talked about Becca several times when we've been able to broadcast together, but it's such a cool story because, man, she had a serious knee injury, and then she's a phenomenal soccer player. But when we played Anna on Monday night, it was the best game I've seen her play. So physical. Her confidence is back. Even on the defensive side, if there was a ball that needed to be won, she's going up there and tangling up and fighting for those 50-50 balls. But obviously her razzle-dazzle factor, that's always been there. But, man, she distributed the ball in that game better than I've ever seen her. She was winning balls, juking left and right, and then just really servicing the ball all night long. And you've seen a little bit of that out here today as well, and obviously finishing. But that's going to be a big part of our success if she continues to do that.
Oh yeah, big time. I say, and like you said, with that injury, you always wonder if they're gonna fully commit coming back after an injury like that. And it's good and fun to see her fully commit on that knee after that injury that you were just talking about.
Right. So 4:27 left in the first half. 5-0 Sulphur Springs Wildcats over the Tyler Chapel Hill team. I know these girls would love to get a goal. I would certainly love to see us keep this a shutout and go in here. There's not any reason why we can't do that. We just need to finish this thing.
Again, I want to remind everyone, stick with us through the half. We'll hear from all of our sponsors, like our good friends over at Bulkley Trucking. Based in Brashear, they have earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They're also very accommodating, as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site.
Say Kendall up to Becca right there, and then over to, was that Camilla? Yep. Back over to Becca, up to Kylie. Using it left side back. Oh, just a little bit soft pass over to Becca. She had a lot of space in front of her. She would have been able to get that at her feet.
By the way, you can call Bulkley Trucking at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today.
Hey guys, so check this out. Pretty cool, the magic of Chad's media. So Superintendent Mike Lamb, he just texted me and said, man, I hated to miss this game, but I'm working a state powerlifting meet in Abilene. You guys are killing it. And so just wanted to say that's pretty cool that no matter where you're at, you're able to watch the playoff game. That's a big deal. So the big news for SSISD, Mike Lamb, going to be moving out to Little Elm. They are lucky to have Mr. Lamb. He's been so great for our community. And they're going to really enjoy it, especially once they get to know him and his family.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing family. I've absolutely enjoyed working with Mike Lamb over the last 5 years in the school. So he's such a great leader.
Here's y'all's pizza.
Thanks so much.
And that's pretty neat for anybody listening that the Lindale coaches just dropped us off some pizza over here to eat at halftime.
Big shout out to them. That's huge.
We love pizza.
We do.
Oh, good.
And
off the post.
the goalpost gods are against us today.
Oh, just hit off the wrong side of the post and out. So that would have been Addie Fenton's 8th goal. She would have been able to bury that.
You know what's crazy, guys? A lot of people know this, but as we're coming down into the less than 2 minutes left in this first half, this game being here is huge. The last time we were in the playoffs was 2019. I chatted with Joel Bailey. He was the coach of the Ladycats several coaches ago. They went a couple rounds deep in 2019, and so we haven't been here in a long time. There's not a single girl on this roster with playoff experience. You wouldn't tell it by watching the game.
No, you wouldn't.
But I will tell you, this is the first time in Ladycats program history that we've ever won district, and first time we've ever been undefeated.
That was a big right foot by Kylie Clark right there, just off the back of a defender out for a corner kick.
And we've got 1 minute left. We need to show a sense of urgency and get this corner kick off.
It would not be a problem with me going up 6-0 at half. Where is it?
We got 57 seconds left. We need to pick that ball up, and we need to get this ball in the air.
I said Becca was looking around like, where is a ball? I need a ball. So we got Becca, not Kylie, coming in with the corner.
Usually Kylie will come in from that other side to try to curl. She's actually curled a few in with straight off the corner kick.
I said the Olympic goal. Oh.
Nice corner. Oh, nice corner.
Just a little deep for just a hard touch off the shin guards right there. Just a little bit over Kylie's head right there. I mean, that having that kind of presence in the middle of the box on corner kicks is always nice.
Oh yeah. Kylie will put a head on it. Mm-hmm. Kendall Farrell's in the game. She might win every single header that comes her way, whether it's in the box or back where she's at holding mid right now. She does one of the best jobs from a header standpoint on the team. We have a few girls that aren't afraid to attack it with the head.
And that's halftime.
Yeah, that'll do it for the first half. Your Sulphur Springs Ladycats leading 5-0. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from our sponsors during the halftime show, and then we'll be back. Before we do that, though, I want to give a big shout-out to our friends at Hooten's Hardware in Emory. They feature brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag, Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit them on East Linden Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Again, don't go anywhere. We will be right back after some words from our sponsors. Let me tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware and other IT services is needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give Josh a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. The Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch our live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at The Way Bible Church.
D&B Loans is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, they're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go CJ. Hooten's Hardware in Emory features brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on East Linden Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, our team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit claytonofsulphursprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187. Let me tell you about our new friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Vinks Pest Control, experts who care. Bulkley Trucking, based in Brashear, has earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They also are very accommodating as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today. Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service is locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience and looks forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs.
Let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Clark over at Amatus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amatus specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. They provide local leadership and are involved in the community. Stop by and see Amatus Healthcare today. Jones Custom Structures offers a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barn dominiums, covered areas, and barns. Give them a call at 903-4...
Let me tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware and other IT services is needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give Josh a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. The Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch our live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at The Way Bible Church.
D&B Loans is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, they're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go see Jay. Hooten's Hardware in Emory features brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on East Linden Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, our team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit claytonofsulphursprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187. Let me tell you about our new friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Vinks Pest Control, experts who care. Bulkley Trucking, based in Brashear, has earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They also are very accommodating as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today. Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service is locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience and looks forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs.
Let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Clark over at Amethyst Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amethyst specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. They provide local leadership and are involved in the community. Stop by and see Amethyst Healthcare today. Jones Custom Structures offers a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barn dominiums, covered areas, and barns. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to see how they can meet any of your building needs.
Chick-fil-A is where everyone is the guest of honor. No matter your lifestyle or taste buds, grilled, fried, or spicy, there is something for everyone. Delivering and catering available for all those hungry cats. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. We look forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats. Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty is your hometown realtor. Getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Katie was born and raised here in Hopkins County, and she even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie Adair. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I, to see how she can put you in a new home today. Let me tell you about our new friends. And we are back. We are ready for the second half of action here in Lindale. The Ladycats lead over Tyler Chapel Hill 5-0. Again, don't go anywhere after this game because we have the Sulphur Springs Wildcats as well as they get ready for their opening round matchup against Athens. Again, great first half so far. Jeremy, you mind walking us through those stats real quick? Or the goals, anyway.
I say, you had Rowan getting us started off very early, very, very early. And then you had Haley Schultz with the goal. Then you had Rowan with the next two to make it 4-0. And then Becca Stanley put another one back in there to make it 5-0.
And a very quick start to the second half as well.
And we got a corner kick coming right up. So Anna fed the ball up to Zoe Crump. She's playing out there on the left wing. Looks like you still have Malia Das out there on the right wing. One substitute there in the middle at attacking mid. You have Angel Cruz that has entered the game. So her first minutes today, and so we'll see what we can do on this corner kick.
I say, is that Emily Soto right there in the middle of the box?
Yes.
On the outside of it, yes.
Yeah. Got our throw-in coming in.
And then it looks like you have Camila Martinez still there on the left outside back position. Valerie Flecker playing center forward.
There's Zoe Kronk battling.
And they've got a center midfielder that's a pretty athletic girl, and she's getting tired of getting razzle dazzled, and she's putting a little physicality to it, playing a really good game.
About to just kick it back. It looks like Zoe Haywood is back in goal now instead of Maya, giving her a little bit of a break. That was almost an interesting little play right there.
So that's what we're doing, guys. We're doing all that work, and then we literally pass the ball to the other team. We've got to be able to solidify some of those passes and keep possession.
So it looks like Vanessa Wayne is back in there on that back line as well too now.
So it looks like it's going to be, we can just let that go. Sulphur Springs goal kick. But that's what I would really like to see us work on. Just no matter what personnel's in there, let's play our game.
Oh, yeah.
Possess the ball and pick our shots.
Isabel Tessing with the goal kick.
You know, we do know how to pronounce her name correctly. I think they called her Thiesing
On the opening lineups.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, so just a little bit too far ahead for Malia to chase it down.
But we were talking about this earlier, Jeremy. So on the season, including the preseason games and district games, coming into this game here, we had 98 goals scored for, and I believe 22 goals against. Mm-hmm. And so obviously we are a high-powered team. We could score some more goals. I mean, but we're getting some good minutes in, and we've been pretty generous with the minutes throughout the depth of the roster and throughout the season, giving some good quality rest to folks that need it as well. So we're going to be up over 100 tonight and keep it going throughout the playoffs, hopefully. So
yeah, I say with Rowan and Haley right there, that was at 100. So we're at 103 goals for and 22 goals against right now.
Wow.
I mean, that's a huge goal differential for the year, and that just goes to show the high power of this team. Emily Soto winning that battle in the midfield. Just got a little bit loose right there. A little bit past Isabel. Off the back foot. Up to Malia. Had to come back to it a little bit. Playing it back to Vanessa Wayne. Switching field over to Isabel. Up to Angel. Oh, off of Chapel Hill. Ooh. I'm about to say, I was like, that was definitely off of a Chapel Hill player.
It was.
And that sideline ref was just like, no, that went off. No. But they got it right. They reversed it. Throw up to Valerie. Just a little bit of a log jam right there with two defenders on her. Heavy pass up, easy turnover for the Ladycats getting a throw in. This field is like with the track and everything, it is so deep.
Mm-hmm.
But when a ball gets out of play, all the girls are having to chase it down forever and a day away.
And luckily down here on the scoreboard side, they have some coaches planted back there. We haven't had a ton of crazy stuff going on with the balls being shot back there, but it'll be helpful.
I say Isabel up to Valerie, just a little bit past, but whoa, calling a foul on Valerie right there. I think that is a sign of a ref feeling.
Yeah, she just ran into her. It wasn't a big hard contact or anything, but it happens.
I mean, that was a clear ball that was being sent out. It didn't have any kind of play to it, and to give them a free kick right there, that was interesting. Just lets it go out. Isabel gets the ball for a throw in. Malia's coming back. Back to Isabel, over to Vanessa, a little bit ahead of her. Zoe gets a hand on it.
It does, we do have I'm glad that some folks are getting some minutes. It does make me a little nervous. We're seeing the ball on our side of the field a little more than we should. There's no reason we should be under any sort of pressure whatsoever.
No.
And so we should be able to maintain control and possess the ball, but we're giving them opportunities that we don't necessarily need to. We're just turning the ball over, right. And I really, really, really keep reiterating we need to possess the ball. We know how to do it. We practice it. I know Coach Brenner practices it with these girls, no matter if they're a starter, if they're coming off the bench. We just need to go back to what we know, and we don't have to work the ball to the field quickly. If there's an opportunity, we can.
Yeah, and just like that, where it got sent out. I mean, you have Valerie. She didn't really have too many people behind, like on her. Just a little bit of a heavy touch on one of the dribbles got it away from her, and allowed Chapel Hill to send it out. You're also not seeing as many Ladycats push forward now.
Right.
They're kind of just fine, being content, being in the middle of the field, just stopping Chapel Hill from really advancing the ball. I mean, even though we're up 5-0, I'd still want to see a little bit of aggressiveness out of these girls.
Yeah, we definitely need to see this happening.
I say Soto gets that, just a heavy touch, gets it, turns it over. That's Aniston Price now up there on the far side, just turns it over.
Well, we got a second. I want to tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amethyst Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. They specialize in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing as well as physical, occupational, and speech therapies, medical, social work, and certified nurse aides as well. Also, here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County better than Josh. Give him a call at 903-348-1527.
Oh, that was a good opportunity right there. I say sending it up to Malia Doss on the wide side, just a little bit soft on that cross and allowed the goalie to come out and get a hand on it before it looked like Valerie was able to get a foot on it. They calling that a free kick or a throw-in? Everybody's trying to just walking around. I'm confused right now.
Hard to tell sometimes.
Oh, they're calling it a free kick. Okay.
.30 left in this one. Ladycats up 5-0.
I would really love to see 2 or 3 goals in this half at least, just to show that like even the sub squad has a little bit of fire in them to put a few goals. Zoe's having to come out, easy pickup.
Yeah, I mean, hey, and that's good. But if we don't have the mojo going, we need to get some mojo in here.
Exactly.
We need to finish this game. We need to put our foot on their throat and let's finish this off. We have plenty of opportunity to go score some goals. We just need to go do it.
Well, what at this point do you think is more important, adding more goals to the lead or for sure keeping the shutout intact? Is one of those more important than the other?
I think we can do both very easily.
Yeah, I mean, even with this squad that's in here right now, they're just seeming content to keep the ball in the middle of the field. They don't seem to have like an urgency to push it forward, and when they do, you don't have any kind of help. But it looks like Harry Schultz just came in.
And there is no reason why we should give up a goal to this team, and I mean that respectfully. But that's just we shouldn't have that concern.
Oh, that was a great pass by Haley Schultz over to Angel. Oh, up to Malik. Oh, that was an opportunity right there that just didn't amount and materialize, unfortunately. You had Haley Schultz that had a great move up there on the left side, able to get by her defender, moved it over to Angel. Angel just got too much on her feet to where she couldn't get it.
I think there was quite a bit of hesitation to shoot a ball with the left foot.
Yeah,
I mean that's
what it
just
was.
you got a left-footed opportunity, you got to take it, and a goal-scoring opportunity missed there. But it was a good build-up for our squad.
But I mean, you've already seen as soon as Haley Schultz came in, things turned around.
That's right.
You have that aggressive play. You have that kind of mojo to go and attack as soon as she comes in. Within 15 seconds of her coming in and checking in, we were able to get a goal scoring opportunity on there.
Sure.
Good stop by Vanessa up to Malia, looking just a little bit heavy touch. Isabel kicks it up. I think, is that gonna? Yep, he's gonna call offside. Haley Schultz. That's what we were talking about in the first half. She's just sitting so much on that back line that it's so close that there's just some times where it's easy to pull her offside right now.
Sure.
Want to give a big shout out to our friends Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs. They're dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit ClaytonSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
And what we were saying earlier, you were asking what's more important, to keep the shutout or to get more goals. There is no reason we should give up a goal. If we give up a goal, it's because we do something boneheaded and get up a silly mistake. Here's Haley Schultz, 1v1 versus keeper.
Just a little bit heavy of a touch. That's one thing that I will say. I say from my playing days, playing on grass, the grass holds it up a little bit more on those touches right there, to where you're able to chase it down and not roll away from you. On turf like this, it's easy for it to just keep rolling and rolling and rolling.
And hey, nice job by the keeper coming out, created a mistake. You have that split second decision. What do I want to do? Do I want to try to razzle dazzle the keeper? Do I want to try to shoot it? And do I want to take one more touch? And you only have a moment to make that decision. So that's the whole point of coming out as a keeper.
Exactly. Yeah, so you got to put that peg.
How much are you in your own head in that situation? Like, I've got my one-on-one. What do I want to do with it? Like, you start kind of getting in your own head a little bit.
Well, I think both of them, the keeper and the person that's actually shooting it or has the 1v1, I think both of them are having to make split-second decisions. And when you do that, you really go back to muscle memory.
Yeah.
Whatever you're used to doing, and whether it's good or bad, you're probably going to do it.
Oh, that, and also, like you were saying, where you're having to make that split-second decision. Do I want to do a little bit of a move? Do I want to do another touch? When you're trying to control the ball and also find out where the goalie is, you can get a little bit ahead of yourself with your feet, because your eyes are working a little bit ahead of your feet, and you make just one little extra touch, and it goes a little bit hard off the foot. Now it's right in the goalie's pocket, and they got it.
Just 26 minutes, or 27 rather, in this one. I want to tell you about our good friends. We're so proud to tell you about our friends at Triple Crown Roofing. They were actually one of Chad's Media's very first clients. Blake and Lindsay Johnson and everyone over at Triple Crown Roofing. They are not only the #1 roofing company in the area, but they care so much about this community and give so much back. They provide customers with superior roofing systems, and their quality and workmanship and products set them apart from other area companies. Located on East Shannon Road, you can find all their contact information and more on their website, triplecrownusa.com. Again, just 26 left in this one. It's a 5-0 lead. And this is part one of a doubleheader. After this, we get the boys team going up against Athens. And I think that one's going to be a really good matchup. Looking at just both of those teams on paper and everything, that could be a great game.
I say Ann Williams came back in. I didn't even see that sub happen.
She's been in.
Oh, she has?
Yeah, she's been in. And that right there was a straight-up foul, no call.
Yeah. I said I wasn't sure when she came in. Did she come in with Haley?
She started the second half. Yeah. She's been in there.
I did not even see that.
It happens. They all look the same, man. From up here, I can't.
From up here, it's so hard to tell.
And especially like we always talk about this Zoe Crump playing out there on the left wing. She's a redhead, also. It's like, whose kid is this? Go Anna. No, I mean go Zoe.
Yeah, you can get away with that when you're not on air. Now you have to know which one's your kid. There's proof that you don't know which one's your kid.
A goal kick, Chapel Hill.
Yeah, while we got a split second, I want to tell you about our friends Jones Custom Structures. They offer a number of custom structures specific to any of your need. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barndominiums, covered areas, and barns. You name it. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to say that they can meet any of your building needs. They also got you covered on seasoned wood for smoking.
Good pass up to Anna right there. Ooh, just come on, Zoe, chase it down. There you go, turn it. Back up to Anna. Ooh, just got underneath her feet a little bit. Almost got the. Ooh, she's
battled for it, and we gained possession right back. Emily Soto using some of that athleticism to just go take the ball away. She's tough to deal with.
Oh, look at that move from Anna. Good pat, and offside.
Yeah, we've got to get that under control. That's about 5 of them, and that happens. But a different scenario. Normally she's trying to turn it into a track meet because she's obviously super fast. That one just almost as unlucky as anything else. But we just got to watch that back defender for sure. All right. And possession back to the Ladycats.
That was a good outside foot pass up to Malia from Vanessa. Oh, that's a foul. There we go.
All right, so we'll probably have Izzy. Now, we haven't talked about Izzy a ton tonight and the power behind her leg, but she's going to crank this. She's got a huge cannon of a leg. Mm-hmm. And there's not too much wind going on right now, so.
Big boot.
Now the bad bounce. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it just bounced a little bit up to where Haley didn't feel comfortable getting a head on it.
The crossbar gods
Again.
saved them again.
Yeah, the crossbar.
And so we've got the ball bounced about 7 times right there. We really need to eliminate the bouncing, and we've got some pressure on our back line right now.
There's Zoe with a good, easy catch.
But when that ball comes over, that's just, if you don't get it on the first bounce, you certainly need to get it on the second bounce. But when it continues, you're just giving up opportunities to create all kinds of pressure for your defense, which we do not need pressure.
Ooh, just stepped on the ball, lost it right there for Haley. She had some momentum and just lost. There you go, Malia. Pass back to Vanessa. To Isabel. Cleared up. All right, that is clearly onside. Come on, Haley.
That girl's not catching Haley. And watch Zoe.
Got a chance for
Oh,
good.
Let's go! Haley Schultz.
Now let's try this out.
Back
There
of the
we
net.
go. Now we got the animation up.
I say that was a beautiful, hard shot on the goal.
That keeper didn't have a chance. Put it on the near side, very close to the goalpost. And hey, what can you do? It's hard to stop.
I say that is extremely hard to stop. I mean, you had Haley coming in with a full head of steam and just buried it in the back of the net. Goalie had zero chance to put a glove on that.
So now where are we at statistic-wise?
With Haley Schultz, that's her 22nd goal.
22nd, and again, second on the night.
Yep.
So she does take the lead back from Rowan. They were tied at 21 goals apiece. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I say Rowan has her hat trick, so that put her up to 21. Haley has 2 goals, that puts her at 22.
Rebecca Stanley was the one with the other.
Yes.
That's how we get to 6 tonight. Yeah, so Haley Schultz not going to let Rowan just run away with the Slaughter's Barbecue player of the game.
Definitely putting a fight up for it both.
So now we've got an uncontested shot, deflection from the keeper. Now we're doing a corner kick.
Yep.
This is the dangerous part. This is how you go from a shutout game potentially to a goal scoring opportunity. Free kicks, penalty kicks, corner kicks, all those goals count the same.
And I mean, this is going to be about as good of an opportunity as Chapel Hill's had tonight.
This will be their best opportunity, in my opinion.
Yeah. Almost midway through this second half. Again, y'all don't go anywhere. We get a whole nother one of these today.
Gotta settle it off those bounces. Malia trying to get it out.
And we certainly need to figure out a way to clear this ball.
So you just had 3 Ladycat defenders just crash on that right there.
Which that's what you got to do. Contest it. Don't let them cross it in. And that turned in from a goal scoring opportunity to a throw in. We'll take that all day long.
Yes. So you had Angel, you had Vanessa, and Malia all crash on that. There's Isabel trying to clear it out. Emily getting it.
Just get it out of there.
And that's a good fight, good win.
Yeah.
Over to Malia, a little bit loose of a touch, almost turned it over, still battling. There we go. Get it out. Here comes
Some
Haley.
great fight from the Ladycats. At any point, they could have given up on that and just gotten back or something. But
That's a good way to switch field position right there.
absolutely. Well, we got a second again. I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning. Earlier this week I was cold, now I'm hot. I don't know, but either way they got you covered. Locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience, and they look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service, or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs.
we really need to settle down and pass the ball to the team in white. We're giving the ball up repeatedly, and it's not necessary. We just need to pass to some feet, control the game. I've said it a lot, but that's the game plan.
Yeah, from the way Woody's talking, you would not know this was a 6-0 game. Yeah, feels very, very much closer than that in your tone. I think that is how you have to approach these types of situations, though. I mean, that's how you make a deep playoff run.
Exactly, like we've been talking about with this game. Oh wow, we have a mass sub coming in.
So here's I think the pace is going to change a little bit. You have some of the traditional starting lineup coming back in. It was a little bit of a lull in the pace. We're getting beat on 50-50 balls. We're passing the ball to the other team, loose touches, and that's not trying to be critical, but it just is what it is.
Yeah.
So I think the coach realized that. The momentum was totally gone, and they brought a mass substitution back in to try to get back this game back in control.
I fully agree with that. I think in all, likely just like you said, I think Coach Brina saw. All right, first half of the second half, we didn't have it. That was a good shot. That was a good shot on goal by Addie Fenton right there. But that first half, we didn't look like anywhere near the same team that we have been all game. So it's like, okay, this is first
different
round.
personnel too. That's part of the deal.
That's the thing. Like with that personnel, now it's okay. Let's get our mojo back. We know that we got this game in hand, but let's go set the tone for round 2. Let's get this final push with our top line, and let's go put a few more goals in and not lose that mojo going into round 2.
All right, and then you had Rowan Faircloth. She's back in the midfield spot this go around and attacking, winning some balls. There's Izzy Testing
That was a
breaking
huge
up
stop right there.
from the center back spot. Jolie out on the left side to Rowan. Rowan back to Jolie, and they are going to be track meeting this.
So
There's
they're off and
4v2. 4v2, lots of players from Sulphur Springs, and finished by Jolie Moore. No, excuse me, Addie Fenton.
No, so that was
Let's go.
that was Jolie Moore to Addie Fenton.
Jolie to Addie. That's
That's
huge.
a freshman connection right there.
Freshman. They played club ball together on Dallas Roma. They've played together forever and ever, and so they're used to passing the ball to each other to score some goals.
And just like what we talked about, you switch the personnel, you switch the mojo. What we had in the first half, within the first minute of all that line coming in, I mean, just like what we talked about, it's almost like a hockey line change.
Sure.
You had that line change come in, and in the first minute, we get a goal.
But the excitement came back a little bit. Not
Yeah.
saying anything away, but sometimes just the chemistry out there.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry is a real thing. Momentum is a huge
Yes.
thing. The momentum was gone, and it just came back immediately. And that's fun to watch.
So I think Coach Brina was looking at that going, hey, we're losing this momentum. We need to get this back. We need to get a jolt. And just like this, we have another opportunity. Here comes Kylie Clark with a one-on-one. Oh, what
a save.
Foot save. And then
Hey, let's go!
Was that
Jolie
Jolie Moore? Jolie Moore getting in on
Jolie
the
Moore.
action.
We are using the heck out of this goal animation here in the second half.
is back.
There it
Let's
is.
go.
That line change was
It is
huge
all the
right
way
there
back.
for that momentum. And just like that, we went from a stagnant 5-0 to 8-0. Like that.
And that's what we need to do.
That's huge.
We need good, positive momentum. We don't need to go finish this game with a lull. Go into the next game. We need to finish on a high.
Exactly.
Everybody all pumped up and fired up, and that's a great way to do it. So coming out strong. 17:03 left. For some reason the clock is. Oh, it is rolling. Okay, I was thinking the clock was stopped.
Jeremy, so where are we at goal-wise now? We had 2 from Schultz, 3 from Faircloth, 1 from Stanley. That's 5. Where
Then you've had Jolie Moore.
Jolie
You've had
Moore.
Addie Fenton. And then, is that
Jolie, Addie, 1, 2, 3 from Rowan, 2 from
Schultz?
Schultz. And there was one more in there somewhere.
Yeah, who?
So you had Fenton, Stanley, Moore.
Stanley. I didn't call her Stanley.
yeah, Stanley. Yes, Rebecca Stanley had a goal.
She had that beam from about 25
Yeah,
yards
yeah.
or so out.
Who just scored that one?
Jolie Moore, number 9.
Yeah.
Number
Okay.
9. Yep.
I thought
So yeah, that's good stuff. So
16 minutes, 10 seconds left in this one. 8-0.
you have Becca Stanley playing at the center forward position, and Jolie Moore just stole that ball, turns it into a little track meet. Loses it, and Kylie Clark just hits oh my gosh, she hit a nice shot. Keeper deflects it out. It's going to be a corner kick. Nice scoring opportunity right here for Sulphur Springs Ladycats. I suspect you're going to see Becca Stanley take this corner kick.
While they're getting ready for the corner kick, I want to tell you about our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Hurry on over to J. Hodge Chevrolet, which is on Wildcat Way, where you can get a new Chevy Silverado 1500 for 2.99% APR for 60 months. Or you can get a $2,250 cash allowance on a 2022 Chevy Silverado with a 2.7L engine. Call them at 903-307-2077 to see how they can put you in a new vehicle today. And remember, don't overpay. Go CJ.
And we've got, I thought Rowan was going to take that shot. She
I did as well.
not. And we just got that ball right back. Jolie Moore, called her name out a lot. And then here's Kendall Farrell back in Sulphur Springs possession. Since this lineup came back in, we've had the ball almost the entire time. I mean, as soon as Chapel Hill touches it, we're getting it right back.
Yeah, it's crazy how much things have changed since that line change.
That was a little bit of a shoulder by Chapel Hill's attacker.
And we got this girl that is...
get it out, get it out, get it out. Oh, good. Good cover by Zoe.
Well, teamwork making the dream work.
So that's part of the things. Like, we're not going to give up a goal, but it's 1v4, and we almost give up a goal.
True.
But that's how soccer works sometimes. It just sometimes it's a unlucky touch or a lucky touch, and I'm glad we were able to come out of that one unscathed.
Yes.
Little under 14 minutes left in this one. Ladycats up 8-0. We got the Wildcats versus Athens immediately after this. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm excited for that one, dude. I think that one could really go either way, I feel like.
I mean, Athens has been putting. I mean, you made that write up about them and looking at their stats and everything. They're a very, very tough first round opponent. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
It's a 2-3 matchup for a reason. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I think
to
in a
look
lot
at
of
their
other
stats.
districts, they're not a 3 seed.
I agree.
From what it looks like, again, we haven't gotten to, or I haven't anyway, got to see them play. But looking at the box score from every single game, looking at the results of every single game, they feel like maybe the toughest 3 seed in the state.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a loose punch out by Zoe right there, but look at that.
Addie Jones, she's a tough kid. I told you earlier.
Oh, yeah.
She's not big in stature, but she's tough. She's physical, and if she does make a mistake, she's going right back there to get it. Has a lot of Jolie-ish tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
They're a similar style player in the fact that their motor always is running.
Oh yeah, I see. And she had to chase it down and put a body on that. There comes Addie Fenton up to Rebecca.
Oh, here goes Rebecca.
1v1.
That's dangerous right here. That is so dangerous.
A chance for a
Control.
second.
Oh, that's a foul.
That is a foul. Surely we're going to get a PK finally.
Let's
go.
They're not
That's got to
calling
be a
it.
PK.
They're not
Come
calling
on,
it.
guys.
They're
That's
not.
absolutely unacceptable. That's 2 PKs that we have not gotten called.
That is 2. The other.
Let's go back and look at the film later tonight since it's on Chad's Media.
That's it.
But straight up, goal scoring opportunity, push down from the back, and no call again. That's 2 PKs. That's a courtesy no call.
Don't get in too big of a hurry. We're going to be on air for another 3 hours or so, but here later tonight to run it back.
I mean, that's the deal. That's not only a foul, that is a red card.
No,
She just kept a goal from happening.
Yeah, and I very much thought the one earlier in the night, this one may have been even more egregious than the first one, though. I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, this one definitely was. This was not even really a full play on the ball. It was just a shoulder straight to the back.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a. You even saw her take a step out and then put her shoulder in. So she was like getting ready to body her, and there was no call right there.
Yep. That has to be some kind of courtesy no call. I mean, that's just a courtesy to Tyler Chapel Hill for being down 8-0. But that's just.
And they just subbed Becca Stanley out right there because if I'm Becca right there, I'm running hot.
Yeah.
That I didn't get that call. That's not okay. But it also looks like.
Let's go. Oh my gosh! What a great little shot.
Right now, I'm looking over there, and it looks like Becca Stanley is talking to our school trainer, Tammy Carroll.
Yeah.
So I think they're just maybe looking.
Might be like a little bit of turf burn.
Yeah. Okay, I started looking at a leg, and looked at maybe just a little turf burn. I mean, when you get shoved down and you slide like that, I'm sure you're going to get a little bit of turf burn.
That's right.
There goes Addie Jones.
Nice ball over to Jolie.
Back over to
Now
Addison.
Addie's overlapping like we talked about earlier. Nice ball.
That's a good pass
Hey,
up to
I'd
Kylie.
like to see them try to take Kylie down like that. That's not happening. Good luck.
Ooh.
Well, maybe. You clip her heels while she's not looking.
Yeah. Oh.
But hey, you're seeing it right now though. Sometimes when you're getting dominated, you get frustrated, and they're taking it out with physicality, what they lack in soccer skill. Not trying to talk bad about them, but that's what happens. And if that's going to be allowed, then we better be tough back.
Good opportunity for Kylie. Bury it.
Let's go! Kylie Clark, 9-0. Sulphur Springs Wildcats, 9:46 left in this ball game. Nice finish by Kylie Clark, and with some authority.
Oh yeah, that was. We've already talked about how it comes off of her foot like a missile.
Oh yeah.
Once she had an opening on that left foot, goalie had no chance. Had no chance of stopping that.
She could have passed it in, but I think she was.
Oh yeah, no,
She was ready to.
There was some fire behind that.
That's
goal.
right. So 9:15 left. This is how we need to finish this game. You certainly don't. You're not trying to run up the score to be a jerk, but we need momentum going into this thing, and I'm glad we got the mojo back because you can certainly feel it out there.
Oh yeah, I say, like we've mentioned, since that halfway mark of this half, when that line change happened, it's been a complete shift. I mean, they came in at 18 minutes left in the first half. We just surpassed the 9-minute mark. So in 9 minutes, we went from 5-0 to 9-0.
That's right. And here's the other thing too. At the end of the day, that's part of what. And we got a little weak shot. Thank goodness there.
Yep.
But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we've got to be able to do. The brand of football that we're going to play is possession soccer and pick our choices when we have them. And so pass to some feet, control the post and the pace and the tempo.
And with a steal and turnaround, and that's another body off the ball. How do you not call that?
And I mean, I'm okay with that one. It just gets physical sometimes, but some of these folks, these PK type deals, that's where I'm.
That's two PKs.
I'm scratching my head.
I agree with you. That was two clear PKs that weren't called. And one of those PKs.
But here we go. We're about ready to make a run. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on.
Stay up. Good. Oh, come on, Jolie.
Jolie.
Goalie's coming out. Oh. Good recovery.
Uh-oh. Here you go. All right. That was a good opportunity. A good run by Addie Fenton there. So nice run. Hey, Jolie blazed through him, so that was a good opportunity. But keeper, nice job coming out. That keeper has been under fire all day long. So here we go. Another mass substitution. So we got 7:29 left. So I think we have 7 subs coming in. I think we've been running about 7 subs on, 7 subs off, kind of like a hockey lineup change.
So yeah, it looks like Kendall Farrell, Rowan, Kylie Clark. Was that
Addie
Jolie
Jones.
Moore? Addie Jones going out.
Yep.
Looks like Addie Fenton's going out as well too. So that whole line that came in at the 18-minute mark, they put up 4 goals for us, changed that momentum. Now they're all going back off.
And that includes the 3 of the 4, so 75% of the defensive starting lineup. It's a different lineup right now too. They've been a little hungry. And so I just want us to make really smart decisions back there on the back line. We really need to be able to solidify. There's no reason to give up a goal to this team whatsoever. No. And so we need to be able to go win balls. And okay, let's keep passing to feet now. Keep saying it over and over, but simple strategy that works real well.
Yes,
and we do it pretty good.
I say it definitely shows in the goal differential coming into the game being 98 to 22. They're not allowing much past that back line.
That's right. We got a through ball opportunity there. A little heavy, but good opportunity. We still have Emma Romero out on the left outside back, so I take that back. We have 50% of the starting lineup back there, but Aniston Price will do a nice job over there. And then let's see here, who else? We have Vanessa Wayne out at the right outside back. So I think she's rotated in and out a couple of times as well.
Yep.
And so we just got to be able to make really smart decisions, maintain your calm and composure, even if it gets a little stressful back there. And really the big thing, we don't need to be stabbing. We need to slow them down to a snail's pace and don't let them get past us.
I was saying also with Isabel back there, you have a senior leader being that senior back. I mean, you have a pretty good rock.
And she's vocal back there. If you're down on the field close to it, you can hear her, hollering out directions and attaboys to her teammates and everything like that. So that's good. That's the best part of it, having some senior leadership.
It's actually that senior leadership in that center back with that kind of line that we have right now with this lineup, having that senior rock back there to kind of lead them and basically almost be that coach out there. That's huge. So that's huge to keep that clean sheet going on.
And so there we go. We got a trip right there. There's no foul.
That's going to roll through for a goal kick for us.
4:34 left. Sulphur Springs Wildcats 9, and then the Tyler Chapel Hill team. I don't even know what their mascot is. What are these guys?
Tyler, what are they?
We don't know what they are, but they've got 0 today.
Yeah, just 4:20 left in this one. Ladycats lead 9-0. Again, don't go anywhere. As soon as this game is over, obviously we'll name our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. And then we're going to hear from our sponsors again in between the games. And then y'all are stuck with us again for the rest of the night. Very excited to break down this upcoming matchup, though.
And then what I always do, as y'all know, I always abstain from a pick since I have a player on the
Yes,
team.
that's true.
I understand.
We have, you guys have a lot of good choices tonight, though. I guarantee you that, which you normally do. And there's Zoe Crump coming up.
Making some moves on that right side. Looking for, just one extra touch.
Just got bottled up, 3v1. That was going to be a hard one to make it out of there.
I say Vanessa Wayne made a good press on that, making a decision from the Chapel Hill attacker to allow Malia to clear it up. Back to Isabel.
I'm fine with that. Clear the ball out.
Yep. I say when you got a leg like that on the back line, it's easy to switch field position.
Sure.
Zoe with the throw in to Soto. Ooh, okay, there was a little bit of confusion on who was going to take that.
My gosh.
I know Anna's not going to be happy with herself on that one. Just got a little bit on too much on body right there.
Yep. She was thinking she was going to get a header on there, but it just wasn't. She had to go get those headers. You can't wait on it.
So that's one thing because whenever I was playing, we never really got to play on turf like this. There was very few times whenever we got to play on turf because at that time whenever I was playing it was so new. So we got to play on grass. You could judge the bounces off of grass a little bit easier, in my opinion. Sometimes with some turf, you got to play for a big bounce.
You're going to get a little different bounce on this thing.
And we've been seeing that tonight. Some of those clear outs, that ball is bouncing 20, 25 feet up in the air.
I can assure you on that one, Anna knows she should have gone to it with her head. As she hesitated and waited for it to come to her a little bit, and the keeper beat her to the ball. But it happens. That's part of the deal. So
here comes Anna with the ball. Being patient, trying to figure out what she wants to do
she's off.
Yeah,
she's off by about 3 yards.
Yeah.
Valerie Flecker.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity. She knew it too. When she made that run, she kind of hesitated and then.
Right. But that's part of the deal too. You've got to know before you pass that ball that she's already off, and the runner, you got to know whether you're off or not as well.
Yeah.
So just a fraction of a second away from an onside type of scenario. So
yes,
good eye. Good eye by Valerie making that run.
Jeremy, since we're the only ones voting, with the final 90 seconds of this game, you starting to feel like you got an idea of who you're going for, or at least let the audience know if you've got it narrowed down to 2 or 3 or something like that.
I mean The two that really stick out to me are Rowan and Haley. I mean, that whole line, though, that comes in at the 18-minute mark, it's such a momentum shifter. But I think you got to give the edge to Rowan. I mean, she had a hat trick in the first half.
So
she completely changed the momentum from the get-go.
I was leaning Rowan as well. So unless something changes in the next 50 seconds, I think Rowan Faircloth going to be.
I don't think too many things can change it from Rowan because that whole line is out right now.
Right.
So I think it's
like you said though. That second line came in and just made such a difference. It was 5-0. It looked like it very well was maybe going to stay that way for the remainder of the game, and then before you know it, they almost double the score.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, that's something that me and Woody were talking about. They came in at the 18-minute mark. They got subbed out at the 8-minute mark.
Oh wow.
So in 10 minutes, they put up 4 goals.
You know, if I would have asked you right before that sub was made, what was more likely to happen, Sulphur Springs allow a goal or get it all the way to 9-0, you may have chosen that they would allow a goal.
It was looking like that. 5 seconds. Unfortunately, that was such a good look for Anna. Is it going to
go?
No, he's waving it off.
Got it off. Of course he is. Why? Because why wouldn't they?
Wow.
They took away 2 PKs. Why not take away the last goal also? Come on, guys. Actually, I think that was the right call, though.
Yeah.
Come on now.
It was close, but I do think that's probably...
That was the right call, though. I'm just complaining a little bit.
No, I mean, I completely understand. That's what I was hoping. I was like, if Anna's able to get a foot on this just a second early, man, the time was just winding down.
She'll certainly be grinning about that.
Oh, yeah.
Wishing that was a deal.
But,
she'll be telling me it was absolutely a goal.
But at the same time, there is nothing to be disappointed about in that 9-0 win in the first round of playoffs. I think that was the statement kind of game to open up the playoff run.
That's what you want.
These Ladycats were wanting.
And that's with a lot of depth in terms of who got minutes tonight. That's an outstanding deal. Look at this. These girls are fired up. They see the fans. I'm going to get a good picture of this. That's outstanding. What a cool scenario for these girls.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. Cool.
What's even better is you have the guys that are playing in the second game right after this. They're behind them, cheering them on, just having a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely huge for the boys because you look at that like you can be that. You know what I mean? If you have a great 80 minutes of your own, and you can be that as well.
And the thing is, I fully think with how well SS travels for their athletic programs, you're going to have a lot of these people stay for the guys' game too.
Oh, for sure.
So the fans are already fired up after that 9-0 win. Just to come out here and cheer on the guys. Like you said, this is a huge momentum for the guys.
That is huge.
To go into the second game of our doubleheader.
To get here is huge. To win in dominating fashion, I knew it was capable. I knew we could do it. But you got to come out here and put the ball in the back of the net. But to do it in a shutout fashion, and you know when you had the right personnel out there, totally dominating, but still getting some minutes and some rest because it's going to be a long playoff run hopefully for us. So man, guys, huge. First playoff win since 2019.
That is huge.
So huge for our program.
By a final score of 9-0, your Ladycats win in the opening round. Again, tonight's Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game is going to Rowan Faircloth. She had a great game and had a hat trick there in the first half. Y'all don't go anywhere. You can see the scoreboard up there. 13 minutes until the boys get started. Now we are going to again give the final stats on the girls, and then we'll start previewing this boys game. But we want to hear a quick word from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back for an entire new game. Sulphur Springs Wildcats will go up against the Athens Hornets.
Hey Wildcat Nation, my name's Rebecca McDaniel. You may already know me. I grew up in Hopkins County. I'm so excited to announce that I've joined the Alliance Bank team. Community banks are critical to hometowns, and our hometown is growing. As a community bank lender, I truly strive to know my customers' businesses. When I take on a relationship with a customer, we're a team, and from that point forward, it's my job to help them win. So give me a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. Let's win together.
Healthcare for my father was the easiest decision. When they asked me who I wanted, I want Marcy. We have been so pleased with Amethyst. My father has been pleased. My answer to you is call Amethyst. They will be there for you, night, day. They're incredible.
Hi, I'm Marcy with Amethyst Healthcare. Call us today for first-class care in the comfort of your home.
IT problems can make you feel strapped down. Let Essential Business Solutions take care of all your IT needs. Managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Yes! Set up a consultation today.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I've been with Bulkley for almost 4 years. Driving with them has allowed me to see most parts of this beautiful country. For me, there are lots of reasons I drive for Bulkley: guaranteed weekly pay and flexible hours. You have a rider policy, pet policy, and the new Volvo trucks are fantastic, but honestly, at Bulkley, it's about family. I drive for Bulkley because they're the best. I choose Bulkley.
Hi everyone, my name is Joel Tiemeyer, and this is my wife Sherry and our boys Caleb and Aaron. And we want to personally invite you and your family to join us this Easter at a very special time here at the Way Bible Church. We have spent the last 20 plus years here in Hopkins County preparing for this very moment, and it's just for you. Easter is a time of the year that is set aside to celebrate the resurrection of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And in that celebration, we find joy and comfort and peace, things that this world is searching for and cannot find without Him.
This Easter, if you're searching for joy, if you're chasing after peace, or if you are longing to be comforted, you don't have to keep trying on your own. Come join us and see for yourself that life change happens here.
We'll save you a seat. We can't wait to see you here.
And we are back from Lindell. 9 minutes and 3 seconds until we get started with the second game of our doubleheader. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats will go up against the Athens Hornets. Jeremy and I will start to preview that in just 1 second. But while we have a few minutes, want to take a second to tell you about some of our friends, including our friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they're the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost to you. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call, 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. And they're also offering a special. If you mention the Ladycats or the Wildcats, you'll get $50 off if you're a first-time client. That's a great deal. You can't beat that. Also, we mentioned this earlier in the night, but it definitely is about that time. We were lucky enough someone provided us with supper. But if you haven't had supper of your own yet, go ahead and call our friends at Chick-fil-A. If you're looking for a healthy option that is still full of flavor, they offer delivery and catering available for all you hungry cats. You can order on the Chick-fil-A app and watch some Sulphur Springs Wildcat playoff soccer without even having to leave your couch. That's some 2023 stuff. We got Jeremy back in here getting ready to join me. We're about to get ready to start previewing. I want your opinions on this game, but first I want to tell you about our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your hometown realtor. Get into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating, so who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Katie was born and raised right here in Hopkins County and even taught right here at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I, to see how she can put you in a new home today. All right, Jeremy, we're at the halfway point of tonight's marathon doubleheader. Obviously a 9-0 win in the opening game for the Ladycats. Rowan Faircloth is our Slaughter's Barbecue player of the game from that one. Any predictions on who will be the Slaughter's Barbecue player of the game for this one?
I mean, just like what we talked about the last 2 times that we've been on air calling the guys, Edgar has to, in my opinion, have to have an edge.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, listen to these stats from Edgar for the year. All right, so he scored 21 goals for the season. In district, he scored 16 goals. In district, he scored 16 goals. He is the district MVP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Running away with it.
No doubt.
Talked to Coach Upton this week. He won district MVP by a landslide. The closest person to him, he went into the district meeting at 17 points. 17 points just in district play. the closest person to him had maybe 9.
Yeah, that's obviously we won't know those until everyone from the district is done playing for the season, but that feels like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. I feel like it is at that point, but it's just one of those things that, you know, it's hard to go against Edgar in that sense because of what he's been able to do this year for the Wildcats.
Yeah, what is it, 27 total points on the season?
Yeah.
If you include the assists?
Yeah, I think it's like 26 or 27 points.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's just absolutely crazy. But, I mean, on top of that, though, another one that I would say that you want to look at is I would say Eric Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I mean, he has 8 assists on the year, but besides just the 8 assists, he has 3 goals. On top of that, you also have Alexis Passion that has 7 goals for the year, and he has 1 assist. But this team, just like the girls, they're very deep. They're very talented from top to bottom. It's fun to watch. They got some big senior leadership in this program, but they also have some young, talented players that we're being able to see. Jackson Hare.
I was about to
Brian
say Jackson
Medina,
Hare and
Eric
Brian Medina
Rodriguez.
were 2 I was going to add to the conversation. Yuri Santa Cruz as well, even though he's older.
Yeah.
Someone that I would.
But I mean, just like on senior night, every type of opportunity, he had a goal, he had an assist, he had a shot on goal that deflected off the goalie that Alexis was able to put in the back of the net.
Alexis is another one I think doesn't get enough credit. He's
agree.
a great player and he's always in the mix. It feels like it would be cool to see him. I think maybe as my dark horse pick for tonight's.
I would say some dark horses that you would look at would be like Alexis Passion and Aubrey Camacho.
Yeah, Aubrey, another great one.
Aubrey. I know he hasn't been filling up the stat sheet lately in the back half of the district and things like that. But at the same time, he's still making plays. He's still creating opportunities and chances for his teammate because he's such a talented player.
Agreed. A little over 4 minutes until this one gets started. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for hanging out with us on the live stream tonight. Another live stream that you can catch later this weekend is that of the Way Bible Church. They want to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or at 10:45. You can also catch their live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church. Okay, so we've gotten into some predictions from that sense. As the game... or looking more at the game overall, what are some predictions? Because I know I've alluded to this a couple times, but I think this is going to be a very, very, very close game. I think as lopsided as the last one was, I think that's going to be equally close, if that makes sense.
No, I fully agree. I think this, I mean, with the way that our guys are coming in coming in on a win streak, the way that they've been able to outscore their opponents lately, the momentum that they're riding in, being co-district champs, things like that. Athens is going to be a tough opponent and tough out for them in round 1 because, I mean, watching Athens warm up, I mean, they got some guys that have some cannons and they got some athletes over there. But the way that I could see this game going, I could see this game going like us versus Pleasant Grove this year. I don't like that. I don't like saying that too much. But I could see this being a potential where it's like us versus Pleasant Grove.
I could see that as well. I definitely think, again, obviously, Athens being the 3 seed from their district, to me, I don't think this is this is not your typical 3 seed. I think in a lot of districts, they're even a district winner, maybe.
I agree. I mean, looking at their stats, looking at their goal differential for the year, looking at their record, what they have been doing, even against common opponents, things like that. This is gonna be a fun game to watch. This is gonna be a fun game to call. This is gonna be a fun game to be a part of with how everything's looking to shake out.
Yep, just 2 minutes until we get started into this one. Told you about these friends earlier in the night, but of course she does a ton for us, and her kids are very involved with the Sulphur Springs Wildcat soccer program. But that is our good friends over at the Oaks B&B, which is ran by Allison Libitezing. We are very proud to have her as a contributor out on Front Porch News. Oaks B&B tries to personalize everyone's visit to Sulphur Springs. Even if you're just stopping through, their goal is to make each person feel like they have found a home away from home. Visit their website, theoaksbnb.net, for more information. The Oaks Bed and Breakfast is your restful travel stop. It's about a minute and a half until we get started in this one, obviously. We'll kind of get out of the way during the national anthem and all that, but for the most part, I mean, We're at the midway point.
Yeah.
We got halfway through it, and it was a great first half of tonight's doubleheader.
I agree.
Hoping for an equally great second half.
So one real quick thing that I wanted to do before putting the nail in the first game from the Ladycats, just kind of run down those stats again.
Yes,
for
yeah,
us.
absolutely.
So Rowan had 3 goals, had a hat trick. She got all of her goals in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Haley Schultz had 2 goals. Rebecca Stanley had a goal. Addie Fenton had a goal. Jolie Moore had a goal. Kylie Clark had a goal. Their season totals have jumped up to Haley Schultz having 22 goals, Rowan Faircloth having 21, Kylie Clark 12, Jolie Moore 10, Rebecca Stanley 9, and Addie Fenton 8. Let's say with that, I mean, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 girls, 5 Ladycats with double-digit goals, with another one, Rebecca Stanley, only being a goal away for the entire year having double digits. That just goes to show how deep and talented that group is.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously stay tuned to Front Porch News and here on Chad's Media. As soon as we have information on the next round and everything, we'll be following the Ladycats as far as we absolutely can. And like you and Woody both mentioned, I mean, I think this is definitely a team that's poised to make a strong run. One last thing I do want to say about this Athens team, and it looks like we're about to get started with the national anthem and everything, but after the final game of the season, I think it was, obviously finished as co-district champs. We got to talk to Upton for a second, and he really talked about, like, well, it makes the playoff road that much harder. Mm-hmm. And I think you're seeing that right off the bat. I mean, obviously, if you could have gotten the district championship, if you could have gotten the 1 seed, you're seeing a difference in your road immediately.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully y'all can hear that a little bit now. So Jeremy and I are going to step out of the way for the national anthem and everything, and then we'll be back for the remainder of the night.
Brandon Tavera. 1, Alexis Costa. 2, Uriel Santa Cruz. 3, Matthew Clark. 4, Hector Hernandez. 5, Juan Santa Cruz. 6, Jefferson Bonilla. 7, Edward Salazar. 8, Aubrey Camacho. 9, Nicholas Brady. 10, Zaire Gomez. 11, J.C. Solis. 12, Manuel Teles. 13, George Garrett Robinson. 14, Ernesto Alvarez. 15, Jackson Hare. 16, Andy Escobedo. 17, Ty Wynn. 18, Aldo Ibarra. 19, Jose Rodriguez. 20, Eric Rodriguez. 21, Brian Medina. 22, Matthew Brito. 23, Isaac Stanley. 24, Daniel Rodriguez. And 25, Barrett Deasing. Your Wildcats are coached by Alexi Upton, assisted by Salvador Mejia, Carlos Ramirez, and Kendall Mathis. Now for your home Athens Hornets. Number 2, Isaac Rodriguez. 3, Kevin Rodriguez. 4, David Santoyo. 5, Eric Lasaverde. 6, Yahir Medina. 7, Kevin Sanchez. 8, Kevin Sarillo. 9, Derek Inestroza. 10, Ty Arroyo. 11, Miguel Morales. 12, Juan Ibarra. 14, Damian Valencia. 15, Eric Sanchez. 16, Adriana Campa. 17, D'Alessandro Soto.
There is the starting lineup for both teams. Almost ready for the national anthem, and then again stuck with Jeremy and I for the rest of the night. So definitely looking forward to a good match between the 2-seed Sulphur Springs Wildcats and the 3-seed Athens Hornets. And we are ready for the second part of this doubleheader. Before we get started, again, I want to give a big shout out to our friends, Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. If you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. And I also want to give a big shout out to our good friends over at D&B Loans, your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, you name it. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay, so now it's definitely the time to go visit our friends at D&B Loans, like I said, located on Gilmer Street, and that they are huge supporters of the Wildcat soccer program, obviously owned by Jennifer Clark and Wiley Roten. They're huge supporters of the Wildcats and Ladycats teams, including Matthew Clark and Kylie Clark, who are both key players of the soccer program. So big shout out to our friends at D&B Loans. All right, we're almost ready. Got Jeremy and Woody back with us. It's gonna be a fun night. It's already been a fun night, but
oh yeah, and I think we're about to see a very different game.
Yes.
We alluded to the pregame, but these two teams, in all honesty, I feel like these two teams are fairly evenly matched coming into round one.
What's wild about Athens being a 3-seed, if I'm not mistaken, I think they went 13-3 or something like that in district play. I mean, they've been solid.
Do we know who the first and second were in their district? We might have to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
very
wouldn't
curious.
have asked me that, I could have told you.
But you know what? Different game indeed. But I mean, obviously, boys' game, it's going to be a much faster pace, more physical game. Girls' game pretty physical, but the pace of play, Sulphur Springs always plays at a very fast and high pace anyway. But it'll be fun to watch. Now, the bad thing for me, I'm happy to be up here helping with you guys, but we don't ever get to see any of the boys' games because the girls are always playing somewhere else when the boys are playing, and so I do not know a lot of these folks like I know on the girls' squad, but I'm happy to be up here helping out, and hey, soccer is soccer, and it's fun to watch and fun to call.
Oh yeah, I say, and like I said, you're going to see a different looking game. It looks like Upton's over there getting his guys fired up, getting them pumped up for their first round here, and this is a very senior heavy driven team with the amount of seniors that they have on here, but they do have some really good underclassmen as well too. I mean, you have Jackson Hare, that's a starter, that's a freshman. You have Brian Medina that puts in a lot of good minutes, and he's a freshman. You have Eric Rodriguez, which is an assist leader, that's a freshman. So even though you do have a lot of senior leaders and a lot of senior heavy power, like with Edgar and Yuri and Aubrey and
real quick,
Alexis
we have the
and all
leaders right here on the screen. You can see that, obviously. Folks at home got a better view of that, but I meant to pull that up. We have that for the girls as well, and I'm just now remembering, so obviously these have updated since then, but definitely cool to have both of these here.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, one more time, let's take a look at the boys here as they get ready for tonight's matchup. Yeah, Edgar Salazar, just an incredible season. 18 goals, 5 assists. Or you said it was even more than that, wasn't it?
It's updated compared to that. I mean, he has 21 goals on the season, 5 assists for a total of 26 points for the year. Definitely the clear leader when it comes to goal scoring for this Wildcat squad.
Yeah, what you talked about it earlier, but constantly adding different graphics and stuff, so that's always fun. Like to be able to add that. One last time before we get started, I want to tell you about our friends at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible.
All right, so right before we get this kickoff going, I just want to go ahead and give you a rundown of how kickoff just happened. But give me a rundown. Say, Woody asked a question about who won their district. Lindale took the 1 seed.
I thought that was the case, but I didn't want to be wrong.
I said Lindale took the 1 seed. Chapel Hill took the 2 seed.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Athens the 3 and Boulder the 4 out of their district. And Lindale and Chapel Hill actually tied with a 14-2 record in district.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, close behind them on their heels was Athens at 13-3.
You know, this is going to be much different from what we're used to seeing from this team, because anytime you and I have gotten to broadcast, it's kind of been blowouts.
Yeah, best say. And so this is definitely going to be an early test for our Wildcats. I mean, you're already seeing that Athens is fairly controlled with the ball, except for that turnover right there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you already have Athens coming in. They had a decent look on the attacking side, and you have our Wildcats kind of scrambling and trying to play defense to get the ball back right now. There's a lot of space in the middle of this field that I do not like seeing right now. I mean, Edgar even had to come back for that to try and get into a position to win the ball.
And you can definitely see the pace. I mean, even when they're turning and not necessarily pressing towards the goal, I mean, the pace is very high on both teams.
Yeah, I say now that's a Wildcat throw in. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is gonna get really hard to see some of those single-digit numbers on the back of their jersey from this far away. As the sun goes down,
we'll be grooving.
Oh yes.
When the sun goes down.
Let's say Garrett making a push right there. Goalie comes out for an easy pickup.
You know, one thing to point out about this Wildcat team, we've seen it in anytime we've covered them. They can score in bunches. I mean, once they get one, it feels like they're going to get another pretty quickly after.
Yeah, and I mean, they are very good at that. I mean, that's okay. So it looks like the ref did call that. I say Athens defender got a little handsy with them on that.
Honestly, maybe a good call on Athens part. If you see Edgar start doing his thing, you might want to just...
And that's one thing that we've always talked about. He is scary when he gets the ball on his feet. He is such a dynamic player. He is constantly always checking to see where the defenders are and everything. Here comes a good cross in.
Oh, my gosh! Oh, wow. Nice header.
That was a beautiful set piece there right there. That was a really good look. You had, I'm trying to gotta wait for him to turn around to see his number. But that was a perfectly placed ball.
Yeah, number one.
Alexis Passion. That's a guy that, Tyler, that we were talking about now. Could be a dark horse.
Yeah, he finds himself just in the right place a lot of the time. I mean, he knows where to be.
He's a taller. I mean, he's playing center back right now with us too. So I mean, him and Matthew Clark are a good rock in that center back. So with that tall frame, being able to get up there, get a head on it, and a set piece, that's always huge.
I was able to go to one Wildcat game. There was a tournament type scenario. We didn't have a conflict early on in the preseason, and we got to see them at Gerald Prim Stadium, and there were a lot of talented folks. I did notice, I don't know, there's probably lots of fast kids, but I saw Jackson Hare. I saw him go, somebody passed him a through ball, and this defender was about 10 yards ahead of him. He sucked him up, and he just blew right past him and finished.
Man,
and so
Jackson,
I was like,
he's fast.
I was like, he's got to be one of the faster ones. I don't know if he's the fastest, but I was like, my
He definitely
Lord.
is one of them, and he's a speed threat during football as well, for sure.
Yes.
At any point, he can.
He is a very, very talented individual. I say, and he's one of those freshmen that we talked about.
Yeah,
just a little bit ago.
Definitely going to be saying his name a lot already saying it a lot, but we'll be doing so for a few more years.
Matthew Clark with a pass up to Edgar. Edgar, this is where he can get dangerous with. As soon as he gets the ball on his feet, He's watching. Oh, just a little bit. Just
Yeah,
a little
Jackson
bit too much
almost
close
able
to
to
that.
recover it, but
Just a little too close to that defender on that through ball.
And interestingly enough, you just mentioned Matthew Clark, and him and his sister play the exact same position and do it very well.
Yeah.
They've been playing ball for a long time.
Yes. So Yuri is playing in a different position than on senior night.
I was just about to ask if that were the case. I thought it was.
Yuri was playing right forward, whereas now he's playing right back. So Garrett Clark with a good steal, pass
Here.
it to Egger. This is where Egger is dangerous with the ball, but Athens defenders have got him on lock as soon as he gets that ball on his feet.
Yeah, they've had a really great approach to Edgar so far tonight.
What's Edgar's background? So he's a senior. Like he's obviously has a lot of soccer skills. Is he playing club ball anywhere? Does he have any college plans? Do y'all know much about this kid?
See, that's the thing with him. The only one that I know for sure right now that has any kind of
Aubrey Camacho.
is Aubrey Camacho. He's going to Laterno. That's one thing that me and Upton have talked about over the weeks. We're actually really surprised. Edgar, we haven't really heard too much about what plans are after high school with soccer wise. I mean, I don't know what it is, but this kid is very talented. Like if he gets the opportunity, granted right now, Athens defenders are literally locking him up whenever he gets the ball on his feet.
I mean, they've obviously game planned for this kid,
100%.
But the kid, guys like him, doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to find the back of the net if at all possible.
Hey, to your point about Aubrey going to Laterno, Branson Lynn will be joining him.
Yep.
He made his announcement, I think just yesterday or earlier this week one day, that he'll be going to Laterno as well, I believe.
Also making a little plug right there, you had Cordrick Turner being named to the All-State team.
Okay, so he and Parker were both on the All-Region team, and I thought there was a really good chance that Cordrick could be All-State, but I wasn't sure. You never know until you actually see it, you know. But, yeah, awesome to see Cordrick. I mean, he definitely deserved it.
Yes.
And then y'all mentioned Aubrey a couple times. I know Aubrey and his folks. He actually plays on the Dallas Roma club ball team, same team that the boys version that some of the girls on the Ladycat team plays for.
Nice.
So just getting those extra touches against top-notch competition certainly helps them out when playoff soccer comes around.
Yeah,
for sure. Alexis going up with a good, trying to make a look at Jackson. I mean, they're calling a handball on Athens, so that's our free kick. So here we go. Gonna get a free kick set piece opportunity from about 45 yards out or so. Got everybody lined up on the left side, outside of that box right now. Alexis Passion moving up. Alexis looking at that deep side, going to Alexis. It just doesn't get through. Alexis going to find and get that ball. Okay, there we go to Garrett. Athens defender is just right there. They have this locked up right now. That Athens defense is going to be really hard to crack, and I mean,
Yeah, it's not hard to see why they've won a ton of games this year.
that back line for them is really solid right now.
If he could have got that to Jackson on a little bit of a better pass. Of course, I didn't say
give
there
it
was
a yellow
callback
card.
here. Okay.
It looks like Athens player was talking, maybe said something right there, and the ref was just
We didn't see hardly any of that during district play. Then again, postseason might be a different,
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't see any of those in the Ladycats game.
You did not?
Because there were 2 red card opportunities, no PK calls. So
Did not.
Is this the same ref crew?
No, this is a different ref crew.
The last ref crew, they left their cards at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, I want to thank every single one of y'all for hanging out with us, and I want to give a big thank you to Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats and Ladycats. Stop by and see them on the square, or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs, or give them a call at 903-885-2187.
One thing that I wish that the guys game did a little bit more.
Talk about quick. There's Jackson Hare getting back.
But one of the things that I wish the guys game did a little bit more than like what the girls do is getting those short passes on feet. They look for those big through balls and big passes up the field, and it's hard to control that, especially on this turf. It's really hard.
You know, and it depends on what the game plan is. That quick build up, that's really kind of what I've seen from Alexi's style, and it works. He does a good job of it. But you know what I'm accustomed to seeing on the girls' side, slower play until it's time to go. And so it just depends on the style, but that quick build up, you'll see them make some runs, and that's how they're dangerous too. So,
which something you keep mentioning, and you would know this better than I, but I mean they're used to playing on turf, right?
Well, yeah, but it's just I keep mentioning it because the bounces, it can be a little bit unpredictable because I mean this
even if
field,
you're used to playing on it still.
Yeah, but like our field seems a little bit more cushioned than this field. It seems like some of these bounces are getting a little bit higher and harder than what we see on our field over at Gerald Prim.
Yeah, all turf not exactly the same by any means.
Yeah.
what they're going to do, like in club, any of these kids that play club ball, I'm sure a bunch of them down there do. They're all grass fields, unless there's some tournaments. But they're playing at UTD, they're playing at Richland College, they're playing at MoneyGram. All these are grass fields. In high school ball, I've only seen one grass field. That was in North Lamar. It was the oddest thing, but it was the original turf from 1962, I think, when they built the stadium.
And that's one thing that me and Upton talked about is two of probably the worst fields. I hate saying it this way, but two of the worst fields in the district for the guys were North Lamar and Chapel Hill.
Yeah, because it makes it hard because if you have a rain type issue on these fields, they're already drained, ready to go. All this rain we've gotten lately, no impact on the game.
And that's exactly why most of the schools have gone to turf, because it's easier maintenance. Yes, it's a little bit more money up front, but it's easier maintenance on your football and your soccer games. You don't have to worry about muddy field conditions. That was a good block. We can get it up. Okay, looking for that deep pass, and just too hard. And this is what I'm talking about. This is whenever I wish that we had a little bit more tactfulness in our attacking front. Work it up the field and then make the defenders have to do something instead of sending it and it be a quick turnover. And now Athens is on the attack.
Not the first time that Coach Upton, anyway, has coached this Wildcat team here in Lindell. A few years ago when they made their deep playoff run, they played here in Lindell. It was a great game, too. It went into overtime. It was a great game.
I believe I was here with my Vuvuzela.
Were you?
Oh, that's one thing that we're missing.
When they lost to Longview in that one? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good one.
This is that's one thing I think we're missing. We're missing I see a kid waving a vuvuzela.
Okay. Yeah, from our press box, you can hear him a little bit. It could be super loud down there, and I wouldn't know tonight, but.
That's the ref playing advantage. Come out, Ty. There you go.
Yeah, good call from Ty there. A little over 11 minutes into this one, still scoreless. Is this the longest you and I have seen them go without scoring to start a game? The first one we did, they scored within the first 4 minutes. And then I'm pretty sure we got an early goal in the last one too, unless I misremember.
No, with both those games, you had Jackson Hare score within, I think, the first 5-6 minutes on senior night.
Yeah.
To get it rolling. And then and that was an assist from Yuri. And then the second goal came from Yuri. The third goal came from a shot attempt from Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri came out hot. Yeah.
He had a massive. But again, he was playing right wing. He was playing right forward. Tonight he's playing right back.
Yeah, you see him on the.
But at that point, I think that goes into the game plan of knowing what Athens can bring, as well as having that senior leadership. You got Yuri, Alexis, and Matthew on that back line. All three of them are seniors.
And isn't this kid the kicker for the football team?
Yes,
he is.
He has a strong leg.
Very strong leg.
You have El Yuri that has a strong leg. Matthew has a big leg. You have Alexis that has a big leg. So you got three seniors that have massive, massive firepower from the back line, and they've been doing it for 4 years.
And you know what? This kid right here, I would think if he's normally in an attacking type of role, he probably is going to be one of the ones that isn't scared to overlap and try to be on an attacking spot from that right back spot. No, he'll probably push up the field and be a part of the attack when the situation arises, I would imagine.
100%. On those set pieces, you'll see Alexis. Sometimes you'll see Alexis come up. Sometimes you'll see Matthew come up. Sometimes you'll see Yuri come up.
Yeah.
It just depends on the situation like you're talking about. Athens trying to go for a quick throw-in right there, but Matthew Clark closing it down.
They're doing a good job of pinging some passes together, keeping possession.
So that was Ernesto Alvarez forcing a out pass.
And they're over there.
Easy.
They're over there begging for a foul, and it did not come. Good clean tackle on the midfield there by the kid you just named.
Yeah, that's a sticky situation. It got deflected, and it was a little bit of a floater to where Ty was caught in a little in-between stage. And like we talked about with the Ladycats, that's where the goalie has to come up and make a decision, and he made the right decision right there. I think if Jackson gets a good turnover, get control on it. Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
That was just too heavy. I say just a little bit too heavy right there for Jackson to catch it. Ooh,
Bad
that
touch,
was close.
and he kept it in.
Oh, good move, Yuri. There's Aubrey right there on the right side looking. I mean, okay,
nice
good.
ball. Look at that.
Throw in Sulphur Springs. Oh, he's saying that went off of Jackson?
I guess he was right there. But
while we're waiting on that, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Bulkley Trucking. Based in Brashear, they have earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They're also very accommodating as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today. 15 minutes into this one. Still looking for our first goal.
It's at the 40-yard. And I said, here comes Edgar. Look at the magic with it. Oh, that's a trip.
That's a foul. That's all day long. They got it.
This is a really, really good chance.
They would rather give up a foul. They're very smart foul.
Oh yeah, that is. Listen, when you're beat like that, when you're burned,
this kid obviously has some wheels.
Oh yeah, I say Edgar is quick, and the thing is though, he's quick, but he's not out of control quick.
He's very patient.
He's very patient. He's very in control. Like even though I feel like he was tripped a little bit closer to the box than that.
Yeah,
I would have thought so too. But
well, and they obviously have watched film on this kid and already know. So that was a really, really, really smart foul.
Oh, trying that low. I say get some misdirection with.
I like the idea.
I say he's trying to get some misdirection with Aubrey stepping over, and I think that might have been Jose Rodriguez stepping over for him to go with a low opposite corner. Looks like a sub. It looks like Aubrey is going off as well as Ernesto Alvarez.
And then they shifted. What did you say? This already Jackson Hare up at center forward now.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then you got Brian Medina, number 21, another freshman coming in.
Yeah, Brian's been very good every time we've got to see him so far.
I say he's a young, talented player that can make some moves with the ball and create opportunities. So I'm interested to see what we got with this lineup now on what we can do with the ball.
And our crowds, if you look at the crowd side, Sulphur Springs still has a really good crowd, but the Athens, they brought a pretty good crowd too.
Yep.
I would say we were 5-6 times bigger than the Tyler Chapel Hill crowd.
Yeah.
But man, a lot of these folks staying over and pretty good to support the team like they gave us the support on the girls' side.
Yeah, great control there from Edgar.
Oh,
great
look
control
at
from Edgar.
that. Oh, he just got a little bit too much ball under the feet. He lost his momentum there, but he
just
still
stay so calm.
Oh, that was a little bit out of control. He started falling over. Unfortunately, there goes Matthew Clark.
You can see where he's going to be pretty dangerous. He's got some really crazy ball skills.
Oh yes, he does. There goes Edgar again. Deep shot that time.
Sometimes you just got to go ahead and get it off while you have the chance.
Yeah.
While they're chasing that one down, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Hooten's Hardware in Emory. They feature brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Stihl, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on Eastland Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootenstihl.com. Almost midway through this first half.
Matthew Clark trying to save that from going out for a corner. Athens looked like to try and switch field right there, and Brian just happened to be in the crosshair and come off his foot and rocketed to give Athens a corner. So this is a scary opportunity for them.
Yeah, we've seen Matthew come up really clutch as kind of the last line of defense back there a few times this season, but
Jackson came in perfectly to get that header out to kind of kill that chance. And throwing Athens.
And Ty, the keeper, not the biggest guy on the field, but man, very athletic. He has some hops on him as well. I've seen him play. He's been playing on varsity since he was a freshman. Is that right?
I believe so.
almost got to see him with a goal on senior night. He got some chances.
He had like 4 opportunities. He had the goal post.
He got robbed of the goalpost twice, I think, right?
He had the post rob him twice. He got offside called once, and then the other one, the goalie had a good foot save.
Yeah.
So trying to just flick that header forward and make an opportunity happen. As Athens would switch in the field. Oh, a heavy touch. Edgar, ooh. If Edgar would have been able to steal that ball, that would have been an opportunity to switch it because he is so quick. Here we go. Turnover, Athens. SS ball. Good. Too much body. You're going to see a lot more body physical fouls called in this game.
Feels like a very evenly matched game so far, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, that's a foul just outside the box.
Hey, if that's me, I'm trying to beat him up too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the deal. That's what they're being coached to do. They're going to be physical with the guy, but obviously it's not going to faze them. They're just going to keep on.
Yeah.
At some point, they're going to do that at the wrong time. It's going to give up a goal.
Yes.
But he's certainly a threat.
This is a good. Okay, so just like what we saw right there, what we talked about, Yuri will go up sometimes, Matthew will go up sometimes. Now Alexis is. So it just depends on the situation. And what they do is they look over at Upton and them and see who wants to go up for this opportunity.
You know, the great thing when it's Matthews, he has so much height.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie, Alexis is not a short fella. True. I mean, he has some size on him too.
And they're keeping 2 high. So I mean, this could be, and they have another runner. So we've got an opportunity if they can punch this ball up. There's Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew coming in big. Oh,
and great foul right there. I don't know what happened there on the Athens side, but
me either. I was looking up at that.
Great tackle by Matthew, and that just completely deflated their run.
Number 19 is getting called over. That's Jose Rodriguez. He's being shown a yellow right now.
That's pretty. I didn't see what happened, but
me either.
Yeah, I didn't.
I say my whole attention was drawn on that push forwad that Matthew had.
I've seen a lot less being called for a foul in the box on a 1v1 with a keeper.
That is very true.
You don't have anything specific in mind, though, right?
A couple of different times in the last couple hours.
I'll say I don't think anything specific comes to mind, does it? That is a kick right there. Get it out. Oh, thankfully that was a misjudge on Athens because that was a open look.
Sometimes it's better be lucky than good. That was a moment where you'd like to be lucky.
Oh, man, that was an open look that it just squeaked over there to the right side, and if he would have been able to put foot on ball,
that was
going to be scary. Here comes
Athens'
Aubrey.
Best look so far.
Cut it back up the middle. Looking over to Edgar was running up the middle. He was thinking that he was going to stay out wide.
Well, I kind of thought he was going to try to get it to Medina, and I feel like Medina is great with handles as well.
I think what he saw is what Edgar's been able to do so far.
Yeah,
he's been able to pick apart that back line. Oh, here comes Jackson with that speed.
Ooh gosh, and
almost had it.
He can close it in quick. I'll tell you. We were kidding around. They're our neighbors. We were kidding around. We could do a 40-yard dash, me versus him, and I could get 20-yard head start, and the kid would still beat me.
Oh yeah, he is a talented. I mean, the whole Hare family is so talented.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I feel like since this game, we got 18 left in the first half, and I feel like since the game is settled in, I feel like we have a little bit of edge on the physicality. So 50-50, we're out athleting them from that aspect, and really they were kind of pinging the ball around, possessing a little bit better to begin with. But man, we've really leveled it out and controlled a better part of this first half.
I agree, and our back line is very, very solid. They don't from the games that I've been able to go to and see, and call and things like that, our back line is very solid. They don't crack too much, and I think that is really big on those 3 big rocks back there, Yuri, Alexis, and Matthew, being the senior leaders back there, being that rock on that back line.
Yeah.
Who's playing out there on the left back?
That's it. I'm trying to see his number because I was trying to see who that was also. I can't tell from this far, and some of the numbers, unless they're on this close side to us, it is hard to see those numbers. Sure. They're a little bit small.
Again, for anyone tuning in late, Ladycats won earlier tonight 9-0. They'll be advancing to the next round. Wildcats hoping to join them. Be cool if they can keep going and keep playing at the same place.
That would be nice.
Now, it's probably a one-time thing, if I had to guess. Probably lucky that it happened once, but, you never know. If you're both in it, definitely a chance for it to happen.
And I believe that Sulphur Springs' next opponent is going to be the winner between Carthage and Palestine.
Okay.
And I believe they're playing tonight. But I could be wrong. It could be tomorrow.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see both of these be tonight, just because obviously you have Thursday and Friday both. Usually I feel like those happen on Friday night. But
Well, at the same time, though, with the weather tomorrow,
oh, gotcha.
any games that go on tomorrow have a very good chance of not happening.
Yeah, I had not considered that.
That was funny to watch right there. That little kid tried to body up Matthew Clark.
Yeah.
Didn't work very well.
Yeah, Matthew's size is very, very key.
Yeah.
I still haven't been able to see who's playing on that outside, on the other side of Matthew yet.
But and I don't know what the goal scoring stats are for Sulphur Springs, but I know we were talking earlier, and this Athens team was pushing 100 goals on the season, and so to come in and you're playing the better part of 30 or so minutes so far, and it's still a 0-0 game. I mean, it just shows the level of both of these teams. So somebody's going to have to crack the code to get a goal. They're going to have to finish.
I agree. I say that this is what we were talking about in the pregame and at the beginning of this. These two teams are going to be very evenly matched all night. I mean, it's crazy to look at their stats and look at their record and look at common opponents, things like that, and see how close they are stacked up to each other. It looks like Garrett Clark got knocked down, but refs playing it.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if anything was going to be called there, but it wasn't.
Athens throw in now.
14:45 left here in this first half. Will we see a goal before halftime from either team?
Honestly, at this pace, I mean, like Woody was saying, someone's got to. Oh, ref. The ref. The ref killed that momentum. There now, Athens able to get all right. Now we got the ball at Egger's feet. This is where he can get a little dangerous.
What a turn!
Wow. Oh, a little bit heavy. Had a defender right on his back and just okay. That's good. He was playing advantage. As soon as it got turned over, it was. That defender was a little bit too much draped on his back.
I like that advantage there.
I do.
Yeah, definitely no question that they came prepared for Edgar.
Oh yeah, you see Alexis again going up forward. Get another big-bodied senior in there to try and get a head on it. Garrett Clark is another tall guy.
Oh my gosh! What a play! Oh my gosh!
That's tough.
And so corner kick.
Okay.
Man,
that keeper is not very tall and gave it everything he had and saved them a goal.
Here comes Matthew Clark up. You're gonna have Aubrey with taking the corner. You got Alexis in there. You got Garrett Clark in there. Garrett Robinson. You got Matthew Clark. So you got some tall guys in there. Oh, he's kicking it back out. Oh, Athens read that perfectly.
They did.
They're calling foul. Yeah.
Yeah, another foul.
That's one thing that the Wildcats have been able to do. They have been able to get that kind of like soft backdoor pass over to Edgar on those corners, and he's been able to put it in the back of the net. So it was just a little bit too soft. Athens was able to jump on that and get it out. Mm-hmm. Now it's their ball.
$12:40 left in the half here.
Here with a head, just no one there for us. Aubrey coming back.
Which I will say, I mean, it feels like Sulphur Springs has gotten a lot closer to scoring so far than Athens has. It feels like Athens hasn't really. Matthew Clark had a great save earlier.
What a deep throw in.
Ooh. Outside of that, though,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like they've had a lot of almost opportunities.
You've had one corner for Athens that got quickly headed out by Jackson. You had that deep throw in that Ty made a really good play on the ball. Now, I will say with Edgar, with Garrett, with what we've had pushing forward with Jackson, you've had a lot of good opportunities to push forward for the Wildcats. Looking at Aubrey up there on the right side. There's Garrett in the middle. Nobody, just couldn't get it to him.
Nice.
Aubrey
Nice run.
Okay, no, that should be a corner. Yep.
While he gets ready for the corner, I want to tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amethyst Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amethyst specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing and physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides.
Aubrey with a chip shot. Brian Medina short side. Loose. Oh, and the goalie finally gets on it.
Yep.
That was another good opportunity. That almost was able to sneak through. Okay, so I see that. I think it's number 4. I think that's Hector Hernandez playing out wide on the other side in the back line. And that's
They're
another
trying to
senior.
find Aubrey out here.
I say that's one thing that I mentioned to Tyler in the pregame is someone that's been kind of going under the radar lately in the back half of the district, kind of the into the district push, has been Aubrey. He started off the year in preseason and tournaments and pre-district and the first half of district, like playing really good, getting really, really involved. He's been kind of quiet lately, so that's somebody that you can watch out for here in this playoff push for this Wildcat team because he is very talented. When he gets the ball, he has some magic that can happen. But right now, I mean, he got subbed off. It looked like Jackson came back on. I couldn't see who else just went off and came on for us. Alexis with a deep throw. Get it? Oh, that almost snuck through to Jackson.
It almost did.
I think that's Eric Rodriguez, number 20, right there, that had the ball.
He's definitely set up some goals for some other players.
Assist leader for the year with 8.
Again, into the final 10 minutes of this first half.
Free kick Athens.
Yep. Short pass. Great momentum and push. Ooh, okay. All right. He let that play. Oh, no, he calls a foul right there. I felt like Athens attacking made the pass and then bodied Garrett to the ground and didn't make a call there, but then we make a light little touch on them, and now it's free kick Athens.
Good game so far. 9 minutes left, first half.
Mm-hmm.
Tight game.
All right, looks like we got some subs coming in, possibly. Nope. Holding them off. Okay, Upton's talking to the ref right now, trying to figure out what's going on how Garrett doesn't get a foul for him. There, yeah. That was testy, but I feel like Yuri gets a yellow card.
The refs are the opposite of the last game.
I'm sorry, but that was a play on the ball for two guys just going for the ball, and that didn't look like anything that deserved a card.
Which something you pointed out in the pregame before we were on air. We had the conversation about do they reset or not when the postseason starts, and we've been told they do.
They do reset, but I mean we've already seen
for sure 2, right?
I believe 2 or 3 yellow cards for us.
8.5 or 8:31 rather.
So move back a half step. Good job.
It's maybe as good of a look as Athens has had so far. And there's Ty.
Right there.
Able to get on it.
Great cover up by Ty Wynn. Ty has come in clutch and big in some opportunities in goal tonight.
Yeah, and to make a deep playoff run, he might have to do more and more of that.
Yep.
A lot of PK situations this year too, from what I understand. So
Yes,
he's got a lot of activity.
That's one thing that I mentioned in the pregame is that Tyler was asking what prediction that this game could be like, and I told him, unfortunately, I think it could be like a Pleasant Grove situation or a Paris situation where we went to PKs with Paris twice. We went to PKs with PG once, or was it once or twice? For,
As much as you would love the excitement of something like that.
I don't know if I really want that excitement right now.
Right.
I'd much rather just go ahead and put it away in regulation. Here comes Aubrey. Look at that speed. Oh, that's a clear. That should be a card.
Let's
should
get
be
the
a
card out for this guy too. Let's go. There you go.
There we go. That is a clear card. That was just a rear back, take his legs out.
Yeah. Getting chippy.
It is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know, hey,
That's playoff atmosphere.
if they want to manage the game though, and the cards come out, that's the way they're going to manage it. Let them know where the line in the sand is.
Yep.
If there aren't some cards, it'd get chippier and chippier, I would imagine.
That's
Yes.
2 in the last 60 seconds.
Yeah.
The clock stopped at 8:31 and now stopped at 7:32.
Little trivia: how many cards did we have in the Ladycats game earlier?
I don't remember any.
I think a goose egg.
Yeah.
When there should have been 2 at
At
least,
least,
right?
yeah.
Set piece. It snuck through. Fighting for it, Jackson. Oh, just a log jam of maroon jerseys right there from Athens, just to
That's
kill
twice
that
now they've
opportunity.
almost been able to squeak it to Jackson, but
Yeah, that's Hector Hernandez, number 4. They did a little bit of.
I'm
Did a
almost
little
at
bit
the
of
point
switch.
of give me the half, still tied, and I'll figure it out in the second half.
The thing is, oh, here's a good opportunity. Edgar with the ball.
As soon as I
Let
say
it
that,
go.
Edgar almost goes on a little
Well,
run.
the thing is, though, I mean, you still have 7 minutes left. We're
Yeah,
still
for
creating
sure.
opportunities. There could still be an opportunity that we put one in the back of the net. We have seen this entire half so far. I feel like our attacking side has been better than Athens.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So, I mean, with 6.5 minutes left, there is still an opportunity for us to get a goal in the back of the net. Aubrey's coming in with a throw-in, trying to figure out where to go. Athens is really well positioned.
Yeah, I feel
right
like
there.
we've seen a ton of Aubrey tonight. I guess he'll get to try again. Real quick, want to tell y'all here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give him a call at 903-348-1527. See how he can help you today.
Nice toss.
That was a deep throw by Alexis. Oh, just a slight miss hit on that rebound right there. That guy is fast for Athens.
And just got bottled up and slowed down to a walking pace.
Mm-hmm. I say anybody that can keep up with Edgar or outrun him is very, very quick in my book. Aubrey coming in. I mean, you see the physicality in this. I mean, you have both of them kind of bodying each other, trying to get position for the ball, and they're going to call free kick for Athens. I mean, to me, that's such a 50-50 possession right there. I mean, you have both of them bodying each other, trying to get position for the ball. I mean, I don't know how you can clearly say one person fouled the other in that situation.
Yeah. See if Sulphur Springs can get it back going their way.
So
There we
Tyler,
go.
you watch a lot of basketball. That's your number one jam, right? Or are you a baseball guy?
Well, I actually got to play baseball in college. I probably
I
am a
knew
little
that.
better with baseball, but those two for sure.
So, but calling, you're calling a few soccer games, basketball games. What's it like from a physicality standpoint? There's differences, obviously, but what do you think about all this?
You know what? That's a really good question. I find myself saying stuff on accident, like I have to view it like, oh, they're in a half-court offense, or like, saying things like that. But I've had a blast call in this season. Hopefully we have plenty more, as there's just 4:20 left here in this first half, still scoreless. But man, I've had a blast getting to cover both the girls and the boys this season. And it's not that I'm not a soccer person. I do enjoy soccer, but I'm always the person like I watch as much World Cup as possible, and then for like the next 4 years, of course, that's kind of it. So now getting to know the game better and better, of course. Probably shouldn't admit that on air. Be like, yeah, he does not know anything about soccer.
Well, I mean, at the same time, though, you can say you watch the World Cup every 2 years because you have the girls in 2 years and then the guys in 2 years, and they alternate like that. So
yeah, and if you were just a USA fan, which I'm not, I watch all of it. But if you were just a USA, you'd have more fun watching the girls than the guys anyway.
But I will say, the guys USA team, they're starting to get some players. They're starting to get some talent. That I think one thing that they've lacked is getting the talent to play overseas, and they have a lot now playing over in the Premier League, La Liga. They got all the stuff too. So the game of soccer in the U.S. is starting to grow big time for the guys.
Oh yeah. And the game of soccer for the females are growing everywhere else and catching up with us.
Yes, exactly. I say you've seen some. I think in some friendlies or in the She Believes Cup, you had you have England. I think give us a run for our money, or if not beat us in one game.
Yeah.
And so it's just in the female soccer world, like you said, you're getting a lot of talent everywhere else in the world right now too.
Yeah, I actually took my daughter to the She Believes Cup when the U.S. women's national team played Brazil. Pretty much dominated the game, and then towards the end, Brazil started making it a run, and like we got to get out of here and get to the parking lot, get the bus started.
Yep.
But ended up winning. But yeah, everybody seems to be catching up. Mm-hmm. We got cheerleaders down here.
I literally was just about to say I didn't notice that until this moment.
They were there for the girls' game too.
Granted, I've been sitting down all night, so I literally can't see there until I stand up.
That is the hardest part about the way this booth is set up. So we're standing up currently, but you're sitting down, and you can't see any of the fans. You can't see the near side track. So I totally missed that part. So go cheerleaders! Thanks for being there for the Ladycats too.
Yeah.
I said there was a couple times on some goals that they were throwing. It looked like little foam soccer balls into the stands.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Minute 52 left in the first half.
It's a great night to be playing some soccer, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was... Oh, okay. No,
nice
that's
tackle.
clear.
Look at this
That's
kid.
good. That's Alexis Passion right there. Senior defender just coming up with a huge... Oh.
Uh-oh.
Good. Smart decision. Get it out to Aubrey.
Prince Aubrey.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, I feel like we have seen a lot of Aubrey tonight.
I say Aubrey has been getting a lot of attention on the attacking front. Oh, that's a good throw in. Just a little bit over Jackson. Edgar settles it down. Aubrey give him some space. There you go.
We need to space out there a little bit.
There you go. Oh, that's a body. That's a push off. Jackson gets it. That's another body.
And in the box, foul. Oh, a little questionable.
It seems like both ref crews have just swallowed their whistles as soon as it gets inside the box tonight.
Yeah, which is weird because anywhere else it feels like it's been called very picky. But
at that fast of a pace, I'd like to see it again. Obviously, go watch it again. But boy, it sure looked like he got bodied off the ball and none of the ball was around.
If nothing else, he at least sold that that's what had happened.
Yeah, that's right. So that could be part of it too. So
there's Edgar with that speed.
Oh, if he could have got it back to him.
Just a little bit behind him on that pass.
Yeah. He does keep that ball close to his feet and can turn on a dime.
He can turn on a dime. He can turn on the jets. And the thing is, though, that's what I was saying. That he's fast and in control of the ball. Oh no, this is a good opportunity. Ooh. No, that is not a foul.
That's a corner.
That's a corner. Thank you. I say no. I say the Athens coach and sidelines and fans are going crazy, but no, that was just like what happened down here on our end to Jackson, and nothing was called inside the box.
Matthew Clark again coming up big there.
That was a huge stop by Matthew.
Great tackle.
And that's the half.
Yep, that'll do it for the first half.
Let's go.
Still scoreless. Do not go anywhere. We're going to hear from our sponsors again, and then you'll be stuck with me, Woody, and Jeremy for the remainder of this game. Let me tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware and other IT services is needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give Josh a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. The Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch our live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at The Way Bible Church.
D&B Loans is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, they're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go CJ. Hooten's Hardware in Emory features brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on East Lennon Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, our team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit claytonofsulphursprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs or give them a call at 903-885-2187. Let me tell you about our new friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Vinks Pest Control, experts who care. Bulkley Trucking, based in Brashear, has earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They also are very accommodating as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today. Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service is locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience and looks forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs.
Let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Clark over at Amethyst Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amethyst specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. They provide local leadership and are involved in the community. Stop by and see Amethyst Healthcare today. Jones Custom Structures offers a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barn dominiums, covered areas, and barns. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to see how they can meet any of your building needs.
Chick-fil-A is where everyone is the guest of honor. No matter your lifestyle or taste buds, Grilled, fried, or spicy, there is something for everyone. Delivering and catering available for all those hungry cats. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. We look forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats. Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty is your hometown realtor. Getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs? Katie was born and raised here in Hopkins County, and she even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie Adair. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I, to see how she can put you in a new home today. And welcome back. We are here from Eagle Stadium in Lindell. Sulphur Springs and Athens still scoreless at the half. Me and Jeremy are about to go over everything we've watched here in this first half, but first, got a few friends I want to tell you about. Starting with our friends of Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit ClaytonofSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true. Also, very proud to tell you about the people over at Triple Crown Roofing. They were one of Chad's Media's very first clients. Blake, Lindsey Johnson, and really the entire team at Triple Crown. They're not only the #1 roofing company in the area, but they care so much about this community and give so much back. Triple Crown provides customers with superior roofing systems, and their quality and workmanship and products set them apart from other area companies. Located on East Shannon Road, you can find all their contact information and more on their website, triplecrownusa.com. All right, Jeremy, just a few more minutes until we get started. Obviously, no stats or anything to go over from this first half, but to me, obviously, it's scoreless, so that would be a very even matchup and everything. I thought you and Woody hit on something. It's been very, very even so far, but if I had to give the edge, if you're watching like a game on ESPN, they give like a percentage, percentage to win or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think that would be favored towards Sulphur Springs. Maybe not by a ton, maybe 55% or something like that, but
I would agree with that. I mean, I would say
maybe even more like a 60. I don't know.
I was thinking maybe like a 55 to 60 advantage percentage-wise, just because there has been, it seems like several more opportunities for the Wildcats to be able to score, and from the corner kicks and stuff like that. We've definitely had some more opportunities. We've had some more looks with Edgar and Alexis and Jackson and everybody getting into the box. And there's been a couple of log jams that had to happen to get it out for the Athens team. But one thing that we are also seeing is the physicality of this game. Mm-hmm. We've already seen several yellow cards for us and also for Athens too. So with that being the case, I mean, this game, I mean, the refs are, I mean, I will say that they're kind of drawing a line in the sand, like Woody said. They're trying to get where it needs to be for that, to where it doesn't get out of hand. I mean, no one wants a game to get out of hand at any point. But I think you're going to see a little bit more of that. You're definitely going to see some more physicality, some more shoulder bumping, some more bodies fighting for position on the ball, things like that. This next 40 minutes is going to be something to watch.
Yeah, it is.
We've been saying all night. That these teams are really evenly matched. Like even though it's a 2-3 for a reason. I mean, just like with any sports playoffs, when you have a 4-5 matchup, when you have an 8-9 matchup in March Madness, anything can go any way because they're a 2-3. They're that close for a reason. Yeah, they're pretty evenly matched. So. And we definitely seen that tonight.
Before we resume the second half, real quick, want to hear some from our sponsors one more time, and then we'll be back for the remainder of this game.
Hi, everyone. My name is Joel T. and this is my wife Sherry and our boys Caleb and Aaron. And we want to personally invite you and your family to join us this Easter at a very special time here at the Way Bible Church. We have spent the last 20 plus years here in Hopkins County preparing for this very moment, and it's just for you. Easter is a time of the year that is set aside to celebrate the resurrection of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And in that celebration, we find joy and comfort and peace, things that this world is searching for and cannot find without Him.
This Easter, if you're searching for joy, if you're chasing after peace, or if you are longing to be comforted, You don't have to keep trying on your own. Come join us and see for yourself that life change happens here.
We'll save you a seat. We can't wait to see you here.
Okay, we are ready for the remainder of this game. Second half of action. Again, we're scoreless at the half. Real quick, I want to tell you about our friends at iFocus. Here at Chad's Media, we want to make sure that you get to see all the action. So do our friends at iFocus Vision Care. They provide the highest quality of optometry care as well as a full range of optometry services. iFocus is also very accommodating. They accept a number of insurance plans. Give them a call at 903-439-2020 or visit them at 1100 Mockingbird Lane. If you're looking to enhance your vision, call them today.
All right, so Athens gets the kickoff to start the second half.
And we're underway.
Or they pick up your tie. And that's an Athens throw-in.
Yeah, it's a bummer that there's less than 40 minutes of one of these two teams' season. Both very good. Both, I think, definitely have the potential or ability to win another playoff game after this.
I mean, I believe so too. Here comes a really good opportunity. Edgar with the ball at his feet. Looking back, you got Brian Medina on the left side. Come on. Here we go.
Here we go, Edgar.
Edgar! Yes, sir!
Let's go, Edgar Salazar!
Edgar with a big right foot. I'm so sorry for everybody at home that just heard that loud scream, but my goodness, look at that group over there just crowding Edgar. That was a first 30-second goal right there for us. There we go.
Heck of a way to start the second half.
What a missile off that right side. I was calling for him to pass it to Brian, but my goodness, what a shot.
What goal number is that for Edgar this season?
That is number 22 on the year for him.
22. Doing so within the first, half a minute?
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
I mean, they stopped the clock at 39-15. That's 45 seconds into the second half that he gets our scoring underway. Here we go. Game on now, fellas.
Heck of a way to start the second half, Edgar Salazar. I'm curious to see with someone finally breaking.
Look at this. Another push-up. Jackson going up there. Good.
Here we go.
Here's another opportunity. Oh, Jackson, come on, be smart with it. Oh, he was expecting. Oh, man. I can't tell who that was right there. Good pass out to Jackson again by Bryant. Oh.
Yeah,
that was a good opportunity again. Like, I know what you were about to say. What looks like after the first goal. We've already talked about this a bunch. These guys can score in bunches.
Yep.
And very, very quickly.
Well, I'm also curious to see how it changes Athens' game at all. Obviously, both teams have been pretty aggressive so far, but now the pressure's on.
Yep. I say going down 1-0 that early on in the second half. I mean, that is going to put a lot of alarm bells going off in your head when you go down 1-0 when it's been so evenly matched. To be honest, you really haven't had that many opportunities.
Yeah, not really. You had a decent free kick and then a decent corner as well. But outside of that,
you had a deep throw in that Ty had to catch. But other than that, there really hasn't been too many scary opportunities coming off the top of my head that I can think of for Athens. So, I mean, now what you were talking about, here comes another opportunity. Jackson with the speed. He gets the ball back. All right, now set it up, switch field. Here goes Edgar. Here comes Edgar again. Deep shot. All right, so that was a deep attempt from Edgar right there, going out for a goal kick for Athens. Man, this is something fun to watch right now. I say the guys came out firing in the first 45 seconds, getting a goal off of Edgar's right foot. That was so nice to see. Here we go, looking a little bit of battle in the middle third right here. You have Edgar. So you had Edgar and Ernesto playing on that, or you have Edgar coming back. You got to close this out, Alexis. There you go. Good, smart.
Oh, a little bit loose right there. Looking at that pass, trying to get that out to Eric Rodriguez. Here comes Athens on the left-hand side. You got two of our defenders closing them out right there. Another one coming in for a third. Say this is a hard situation. No. Oh, they're calling that a foul. That is, we had clear advantage, and the guy was trying to run through one of our defenders and just got gifted with a set piece right here. And we were just talking about Athens. We were just talking about Athens with having an opportunity, not having many in the first half, and now they get a good opportunity here with the set piece just outside the box. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if our defense and tie-in goal can come up big again with another stop. Here we go. Good. Header out by Matthew. Close out. Good. Another block by Edgar. Edgar almost gets it. Brian in there. Good move by Athens right there. That was a very nice move. And just a wayward kick. It might stay in, and Athens is going to get that just outside the box on the left-hand side. That was a shot on goal right at tie with a big stop. Man, this has been a fun first 5 minutes to open up the half.
I was down there within the crowd for the goal just now. Outstanding. They're going nuts.
All right, I say it looked like it was absolute mayhem in there for that.
They've got a whole entire Vuvuzela band down there, a bunch of kids.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd's going wild. It's pretty awesome.
That is nice to see. I mean, it was awesome to see Edgar. I know that was such a hard missile coming off of his foot.
I always think, hey, give that kid a little bit of space, and you're in trouble.
That's what we're talking about. He has some magic in his feet. He's so quick, so controlled. What he always does, he stays up at the top of the box for any kind of rebound coming out. He's right there to send it back in. Oh, Alexis with a head. Too much on body.
And corner kick.
I said that was Eric Rodriguez, another freshman, trying to get that left foot in. But, man, I wish, I mean, me and Tyler were going nuts up here. Yeah. We started screaming our heads off, so I can only imagine what it was like out there. And then on top of that, you had Edgar going and celebrate with the entire team on the far sideline. That was awesome to see.
34 minutes left in this one. Wildcats now with a 1-0 lead.
Good corner down to the... Ooh. I think that's another corner. It is.
Wow. While we get ready for the other corner, I want to tell you about our friends Jones Custom Structures. They offer a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barndominiums, covered areas, and barns, you name it. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to see how they can meet any of your building needs. They also got you covered on seasoned wood for smoking.
Good kick up.
Right. Oh my gosh. Almost a misread.
That was almost a misread on the goalie with Jackson right there ready to pounce on it. That kid seems to be in the right position at the right time a lot of times.
I understand the aggressiveness, but you can't miss that read in this situation.
You're already down a woman. It's been so evenly matched in this game. You can't have a misread with an opposing player right there in front of you.
If I'm Sulphur Springs, I almost look at that and play more aggressively because of it. You know.
In all honesty, since the opening kickoff in the second half, our team has come out completely just shot out of a gun, fired. So it's just one of those things that.
Yeah, and that's something that you and Slade each talk about. Kind of the first 5 to 10 minutes of a half really.
It sets the tone. Huge. Oh, that was a good header from Edgar. There's nobody right there in the middle to pounce on it.
That's a tough deal. I'll never understand that. 1v5. It's actually going to turn out all right for them. They punt the ball down there before they give the team enough time to go down there and reset.
Oh, that was good.
Great tackle.
That's number 20, Eric Rodriguez, freshman.
Oh, wow.
I would say he is coming in clutch. I say that's our assist leader for the year.
Oh, is it really? Wow.
Coming into this game, he leads all players with 8 assists.
You know, it's
Goodness.
funny, in other sports, Ryan and Grayson both mentioned how I have, like, favorite players or whatever. Eric seems to be one of yours. If we have to pick a Jeremy DeLorge fan favorite, it might be Eric.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm just partial to this freshman class.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I always say, like, even on my golf team, I have 7 freshmen out of 9 players. So and the freshman class in general, like from the girls' side, you have Addie Fenton, Jolie Moore.
Mm-hmm.
On the guys' side, you have Brian Medina, Eric Rodriguez, Jackson Hare. On the football, you have so many freshmen. This freshman class is so talented. It's fun to watch them. That at times I am kind of partial to the freshmen. I will say that. I will admit that. But and it's fun to see those young guys step up and rise up. And like just in all aspects of our athletics program, seeing those young kids step up and rise up to the occasion.
Yeah, which one? This has been just an incredible year for the athletic department as a whole. I feel like, you know, football and volleyball both got off to great starts, and it's kind of just been rolling ever since. I mean, both basketball teams made the playoffs. Both soccer teams have now made the playoffs. Powerlifting had a great season.
Oh, here we go again. Here's another opportunity. Edgar looking at it.
Good luck with this guy. Oh,
he is just so. I mean, it's hard to go 1-on-2 with a guy coming on the backside, and you almost get bracket coverage right there. But he is so patient and so quick and so volatile with the ball at his feet.
Oh,
That's
and
a
a throw in. Yeah.
But yeah, what's been a great year one for Coach Faircloth as an AD, and again, the future is so bright with as many freshmen and sophomores that have been contributing on all these teams.
Yes, I say, and one sport that kind of goes on kind of like under the radar with how young they are is the girls basketball team.
Yes, very young. I mean, outside of Addison Wall and Kinsey Willis, which were your 2 best players, but still outside of those 2, ton of freshmen, ton of sophomores.
You got talent. I say one player that you weren't able to see this year on the girls' side was Tatum Thompson. So I say she unfortunately tore her ACL, and that's something that Brian Jones.
Wow, look at that throw in.
That kid can throw. That's his second deep throw in tonight.
Well, that's what, a 35-yard throw in?
At least. Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Garrett, you got to calm down.
That was bad news coming.
Garrett, do not talk to the ref. He is perfectly fine throwing cards out in the middle of the field, just not in the box. So be careful. Had to throw that plug in there. I'm sorry. So we have dropped everybody back except for Edgar. Oh. That's over. That was a boot.
I mean, that's a 40-yard field goal or longer from out wide.
Yeah. And that cleared field goal.
Somebody needs to recruit this kid for the football team in Athens. But we're talking about freshmen, though. So, I mean, it's not too common to have a lot of freshmen playing, but we do have a lot of young players, boys soccer, girls soccer. But you really don't see that in football. And to see Jackson, I don't know if there were other ones, but I know he played. But be an impact player, that was pretty impressive.
You had somebody on the offensive line. My mind's going blank on his name right now, if I'm not mistaken, right, Tyler?
Jeff Stevenson. Yeah, he started off as the starting center, and was very good. I've been told maybe he's moving. I don't know if it's going to be a guard or to tackle. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll still be a center.
As a freshman, wow, that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
good for him.
I mean, across the board in all athletics. I mean, you also had Jolie Moore on the cross country team that went to state.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's crazy to see, and it's not just like in one sport. It's not just in 2 sports. It's in almost every single sport on the girls and guys side in this entire program that you're having freshmen step up and young players step up and be such key components to teams. And that's one thing Upton's even said. He said this is the most amount of freshmen that he's ever carried on a roster, and he consistently plays 5-6 of them.
But when you have a varsity, JV, and a freshman team, I mean that's a lot of kids.
I say he has a ton of kids in his program. So it's if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about the cheerleaders being here, and I think I see Kylie Clark suited up with the cheerleaders cheering on this boys team right now.
That's pretty cool.
Pulling double duty tonight.
Yep.
Gets a 9-0 win, scores a goal.
Get to cheer on her brother.
She said the Chad's media guys are doing double duty tonight. I'll do it too. Why not?
She might have had a little tougher job than us.
Probably. Probably.
Athens trying to go quick with a kick right here. Wide open in the middle. Oh, yep. Kind of going through them. I believe that was Ernesto Alvarez right there. Just unfortunately.
I like that. That's good soccer IQ.
Yep.
He grabbed the ball, gave it back to him, slowly walked in front where they couldn't do
Make a quick
play.
make a
Just
quick pass.
nonchalant.
Another deep kick. All right, just gets over the heads of everybody for a goal kick. We got about 25 and a half minutes left in the game of 1-0, and in all honesty, with the game the way that it's been going, that might all it.
Yeah, that might be the only goal we see tonight, and I think anyone watching from Sulphur Springs would be perfectly fine with that.
I say I'm be perfectly content with a 1-0 win.
I would as well.
Getting out of here, getting to the second round.
Yep. Whatever it takes to keep it moving.
Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't be okay and perfectly fine with a second goal to have a little bit more cushion. Here comes Edgar just tearing up that middle.
Oh my
Get it up,
gosh, good
Jackson.
pass. Look at this.
Look at this 3-on-2.
Thought he was maybe going to go back to him, keeping it himself.
Oh my gosh, they're not going to throw a card out though. I guarantee you that.
They're not calling anything inside that box. It is.
Once you get in there, it's every man for himself. You figure it out.
It is a corner for us, but at the same time,
Which I don't know if that was card worthy, but we know for a fact that it wasn't going to be.
No, yeah. I feel like it should have been even looked at for a possible foul. Good corner, deep in.
So dangerous.
Oh,
my gosh! Let's go!
That was Alexis Passion.
Let's go! What a header! What a header! 2-0 Sulphur Springs. 24-10 left in the second half.
After I just said I am perfectly fine with a 1-0 win, but wouldn't mind another goal for cushion, Alexis Passion with a header.
And
from
you told you said he can jump.
He can.
That was a tall jump right there.
And that's what I'm saying. That you have people in the back line like Matthew Clark with Alexis Passion that have size. That once you get into a corner or a set piece like that, they get thrown up there. Here go the cheerleaders throwing on a goal. They have these little foam looking
That's
like
pretty cool.
soccer balls that they're throwing to the fans.
But that was a very a sky high corner kick, and that kid went up there and nailed it. What a clutch finish!
If I'm not mistaken, Aubrey Camacho takes all corners.
Okay.
So that is another little thing that Aubrey Camacho has been a part of tonight.
Yeah.
Because we've heard his name a lot.
We have, yeah.
I think Aubrey Camacho might be his favorite.
He might be. Just 24 minutes left in this one. Wildcats now lead 2-0.
I don't know. Maybe I have favorites too, but I try to be even. But you gotta have tendencies and things like that.
Right. It would make sense if you had favorites, you know.
But if you keep seeing people find the ball and figure out how to be around it, they're gonna call a foul on that one.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was Alexis's 8th goal of the year. I mean, he's the
second leader.
He's the second leader scorer
Yeah.
on the team.
So tonight you've seen the leading scorer and the second leading scorer do the scoring tonight.
And that doesn't
make sense.
That doesn't surprise me
especially in the postseason.
In the postseason, I mean, your players are going to rise up. Your key players are going to take the mantle and take the charge for your team.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Been a heck of a night so far. Athens got that one in quickly.
We got okay, here we go. That was a big one. Big kick out of there.
I say you got Sulphur Springs stand still going crazy over here.
I don't blame them.
tonight, so throw in Athens.
Oh, here we go, Edgar. If you're able to control this is another run. All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. This is bad
Get it up to
news.
Jackson.
Bad
Jackson, Jets
news
on.
for Athens. Oh, my gosh. Good
I really
clear.
thought Jackson was going to get to that.
Ball might be in the woods and gone for the night.
It
though.
might be. Last we've seen
Yeah.
it.
I hope that was Athens' ball.
That's the last we've seen of that one.
Unfortunately, that ball is gone.
Nose goes on going to find it.
Send the trainer over there to get poison ivy.
It looks like they sent someone to finally try and go find that ball.
Good luck.
Hey, so that's the thing. I don't know. I know, obviously, we're Wildcats, Ladycats. What are Athens? Are they the Pirates? What's their mascot?
Athens is the Hornets.
Hornets?
Yep.
Well, I was close.
I say that one. I say that one I knew. I still don't know what Tyler Chapel
I
is.
just can't see these guys around here. Sometimes it's hard to keep up. Not in district. Don't see
It's
them play.
also hard to guess by color because I wouldn't have thought maroon would be the
Hornets. Yep.
Pirates, Hornets, almost.
Who knows? Another throw in for Athens. And of all the fouls we're calling, they didn't call that one. So
there's been some questionable in both games. There's been some questionable whistle in pocket,
that was pretty tough right there.
Yeah.
Just 21 minutes left in this one.
Deep throw again. Get it out.
Oh my gosh!
What a
good header!
I say Edgar just got shielded a little bit. Oh, that was a scary play. I believe that was Aldo Ibarra right there, trying to go up for a header.
Oh, they did call it for us, yeah.
Oh wow!
You know this coach is going to go nuts.
Got that call, yeah.
This coach right here, he's pretty vocal, which we can't hear anything through the glass except him.
Being very animated.
Don't need to be able to hear to know that.
Yeah.
See, you get a free kick awarded to you right there, and you just kick it straight to them.
Yeah.
But guys, you came out just a strong goal.
Oh, yeah.
And then we put up another one. That has to be in their head a little bit. But that's the thing about soccer. If these boys, they don't look like they've stopped playing. Sometimes you play a team, you go down a couple of goals, and it's almost like game over. Let's go start the bus and warm it up. They're still playing.
Yeah,
it takes one goal to make this a brand new ball game, and I know our team realizes that.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, there's still just under 20 minutes left in the game, and I mean we've already talked about it and alluded to it. This Athens team can put up goals. I think they've put up a little over 100 goals this season, and
now and by the looks of it, they had a pretty strong district. So I don't know what the back end of their district opponents look like. Sometimes you can pad some stats there, but hey, we've held them to a shutout so far, so we're pretty impressive.
I say if we're able to hold off and get 2 shutouts tonight,
that would be awesome.
That is historical proportions for SS soccer.
Big deal. I think Alexia will go nuts.
Oh yeah,
as well.
I don't think you have to worry about that one. I think that's happening.
Say if we're able to hold off, and even if we get a 3-0, 2-0, whatever win, if we get a clean sheet win, you're going to see all those guys go absolutely nuts over there.
$18:35 left.
And that long ball working against Athens now. We got it back.
Now they're making a little bit of a push. But look at our defense just swarming.
Just collapses in and really shuts off the lanes. Makes it difficult for them.
I say right there, I mean, you got 5-on-2 over there on that side. They still are able to spin. Ooh, okay.
Corner kick.
The entire Athens side over here is going nuts. I mean, we've seen it a lot tonight. He's allowing him to play in the box.
I mean, that's just wild. I'm not complaining.
Me either.
I don't mean to be a ref hater. I don't sound like that. But that was that was a PK also. That would not have been in Sulphur Springs' favor. That's the third one inside the box we've seen tonight.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who would ever get the vibe that you were a ref hater. You definitely haven't.
But
given off any of those vibes.
No, and I really am not. I mean, it's a thankless job in a lot of cases. Whoa, that was a nice header. I mean, and then you got to figure out most of our games, even in district, we had 2 refs. We were supposed to have 3.
Right.
There's a shortage, so you got to appreciate what these guys are doing. It's not like they're making a ton of money on it or anything. But at the same time, man, these inside the box, really touchy.
I say both games tonight. It seems like they kind of pocketed a little bit, let them play a little bit more inside the box. Where you want to be a little bit more tight, in my opinion.
Sulphur Springs, we got lucky on that one.
Yeah, definitely, because that could have been a momentum changer. Because, like you said, one goal can change a lot.
That coach will be
game.
telling his grandkids about that PK that never was.
Mm-hmm.
That Athens coach. 16:53 left in this second half. 2-0 Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
So it looks like they're going to have to sub Eric Rodriguez off. Looks like went up for a header, just maybe collided with some heads. Trainer Tammy Carroll coming over to check him out. He's holding the back of his head, rubbing it a little bit. So that's a talent right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That gets subbed off, unfortunately, right now.
And the clock is not rolling.
Mm-mm.
What's the story there in high school soccer? Why is the clock not rolling?
So in that case, since there's no stoppage time or anything like that, if there's an injury, they stop the clock. Usually on goals, they stop the clock for it to get reset to where, since there is no stoppage time, they like to stop the clock and let it go, especially in a game like this when it's only 2-0. I know earlier tonight when we saw in the Ladycat game when it was like 9-0, 8-0, things like that, they kept it rolling just for pace from there. But in this kind of game, with it being 2-0, it's still pretty close. You're going to stop it for injuries and everything. Sulphur Springs throw-in right there. A little over 16 minutes left in the game. Up 2-0 are your SS Wildcats with some big goals in this half from Edgar and Alexis, 2 of the senior leaders, the 2 top goal scorers so far, setting the tone and setting the momentum to start the second half.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which way we'll lean during the Slaughter's Barbecue. We get to give 2 Slaughter's Barbecue players of the game away. Obviously, if you missed the Ladycats game, that was Rowan Fairclough.
Had a beautiful hat trick in the first half from her.
First half hat trick.
And might have played, about 10 or 12 minutes in the second half?
That's true.
I think she only played that 10-minute stint when that wave came in.
And it was playing more of a midfield spot instead of center forward. But nice job.
Yeah, time's starting to tick for Athens. Just 15 and a half minutes left.
Matthew Clark coming in. I say that was a dangerous slide. I say the Athens fan base is not going to like that, and it looked like a card came out just now on him because I'm guessing the slide came in with cleats up.
Yeah, you can't do that, and that's when the fans are upset over there, and they should be upset that they don't know the rules. Can't go cleats up.
I say, I mean, it was. I mean, Matthew Clark had position, had a better angle on it, and when you slide cleats up, cleats out, I mean, you're more likely going to at least get a foul, if not a card, which is what we saw right there.
But, I mean, the physicality, it hasn't dropped off at all. Both teams, I mean, it's a quick-paced game. They're both battling for the ball. I mean, there's been a lot of fouls called, a lot of cards given, and it's not been out of control or anything, but the refs really have done a good job of drawing the line. That's what you don't like, is when it's just all over the place and anything goes.
Yeah, at least in this one, anyone playing this game for this long should have had an idea at this point of what goes and what doesn't.
And really, it really is up to the ref to set the tone. Some are a little bit more lenient than others. Some are a little more strict than others. And once you figure out where their line is, then you know how to adjust to it.
Yeah, that's the thing to me as far as you can complain all you want about officiating, but as long as it is consistent, most people aren't going to have a ton to say.
That's
you know, as long as it is consistent throughout the entire night. And it definitely has been in this one, I feel like.
Sure.
Got another throw-in coming in for Wildcats.
and a little bit different strategies out there. Obviously, this is a tighter game. Selective subs here and there, 1 or 2 pieces here and there. You know,
seeing some
compared
right
to
now.
the Ladycats, you had sweeping changes. We had 7 subs at a time, several different times throughout the game, and so, but that was a completely different cast of characters and different game being played. So
Yeah, it looks like we did see a sub just now, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you had three subs come on. It looked like Eric Rodriguez came back in. Uriel Santa Cruz came back in.
Yeah, there's Uri.
I think Aldo Ibarra is back here on this outside back. Jackson getting in front, walking slow, trying to block. Ooh. One with a short pass. Brian Medina getting ready. Oh, a little pass around Edgar.
this kid right there, 3, he's got some skills.
He does.
He's had a good game.
Yeah, Matthew Clark.
And these guys, their back line for Athens, solid back line, good touches. Because they make a bad mistake with a bad touch, and Jackson Hare was about to run through there and go score goals.
So he's off to the races.
But they've been pretty consistent.
Well, as you can see right now, you got a lot of guys coming up front now for Athens on this throw-in, because you're about to see a deep throw-in all the way to the goal.
He threw it. It doesn't count. Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it.
You can't. That's a. He's awarding a free kick. You can't throw it in. It wasn't touched by anybody at all.
They had to touch it, and their crowd doesn't understand it.
Yep.
But you have to touch the ball.
I say somebody has to touch the ball, and not a single person got a sniff of the ball.
How often do you see that happen?
Well, with this kind of kid throwing it in, you can see that a lot.
Fair.
Unfortunately, he's just hoping somebody gets.
They
some
had
kind
to
of touch on it.
put a shoestring on it, and I guess that's the biggest part, trying to identify if somebody touched it or not. But really, nobody did. I mean, it wasn't even close.
I say without VAR, you're going off a naked eye from so far away. It's hard to see in that kind of congestion too.
People complain about soccer players flopping and stuff. That's where you need to really sell something. I got my head on it for sure.
Deep kick, just way gone right there. So out for should be.
Whoa, a corner.
Did we get a piece of that?
Athens said before anyone can figure out, let's get this thing in.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. I say opportunity passed. Now it is Sulphur Springs goal kick.
$11:25 left in this half. 2-0 Sulphur Springs still just scraped by. Thank goodness nobody touched that throw in.
Yes. Edgar with some move. Oh, that's a push. Playing an advantage, it looks like. Get it to the middle of the field where there's a little bit more space. Kick it up. That's
Nelly.
good. Oh, okay. There's Eric.
Yep.
Looking up.
Oh my gosh, that's a good move by this guy out here on the right wing.
That looks like Aubrey over there.
It is Aubrey.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought that looked like number 8.
Yep. Aubrey Camacho.
That's pretty good eyesight too, but it's hard to tell way over there.
As the game's gone on, I've been able to kind of pick up on it. There's Edgar with it. Good turn. Oh, yeah, just get swarmed. You can't go 1-on-3. He's about to give Edgar a card, it looks like.
Totally unnecessary. Now you got a very talented kid with carded up going into the next round of the playoffs potentially.
Yep.
Maybe frustration, who knows?
Yeah, definitely would like to avoid that in a multi-score game with 10.5 minutes left. But
And like Woody just said, I mean, that's a very talented kid up front that is able to be quick and dangerous with the ball at his feet with an unnecessary card right there. And that's the thing. Also in high school, you get card, you have to be subbed off.
What's the accumulation total in the playoffs?
That is a good question. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is going to be something similar to what the regular season is. It's off the point system.
Hey!
That
big
was
shot
from freshman Eric Rodriguez right there with a big boot. That almost snuck in just under the top crossbar right there.
Oh, man. That looked good for a while. But going back to the topic about the card situation, if I'm not mistaken, I think it will be kind of the same as the regular season. Each card has a point value. Yellows is worth 1, reds is worth 5. If you get 5 points, then you have to sit out the next game. If you get 10 points, you sit out 2 games. 15 points, you have to sit out 3 games. That's something that...
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
my gosh. That was the speed coming.
And that's what you were talking about. If the back line makes any kind of mistake, Jackson's going to be there to pounce on it because he is so quick.
And then, man, when you see somebody with that much speed barreling at you as well, it just almost creates another mistake opportunity.
I said, just like what we talked about in the Ladycat game, when you have that kind of situation, your mind's going crazy, going like, all right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And
get rid of the ball as quickly as possible and hope it's the right decision.
And here comes Jackson with the speed
coming up.
Oh, just a little bit out there. Weak touch. There's Daniel Rodriguez coming in. Oh, I like the idea, just a little bit weak over there. All right, Athens switching field.
I was about to say, just 8.5 minutes left. They're going to have to switch the field if they want to have any shot at getting back into this.
That is an unnecessary turnover for Athens right there. In this kind of game, you cannot do that. Sub coming in. Daniel Rodriguez going out. Edgar coming back in.
Which he hadn't been too physical, other than that one yellow card opportunity. Okay. So
and that's
you
why
better be careful.
That's why it was so unnecessary to do that. You haven't really been in any kind of situation to make the ref make a decision for a card or foul on, like call against you, and to do that unnecessarily that deep, it was not really fully the best decision. Left foot from number 3 for Athens. Looks like it got nope, didn't get deflected. Goal kick.
This kid wanted to score a goal because he had his right wing over there running wide open.
Okay,
and,
they switched it now. It's a corner. I thought it got deflected.
Yeah. But he had a runner coming with nobody close, and cut it back in, went the other way.
To the far side, out wide, header, loose. That is a throw-in for Sulphur Springs now.
6:55 left to go. Sulphur Springs up 2-0. Hopefully, both teams will be advancing on a shutout tonight.
That would be here. You got two guys coming on. Jackson's going out, and it looked like Brian Medina got subbed out as well too. Trying to see who that is that came in for him though.
So a pair of freshmen coming up.
Yuri with a big throw. Header forward to Edgar. Edgar 1-on-3. He just got squeezed out. And just a little tap out for Athens now. Now, Woody, with 6 minutes left in the game, if you're Athens, what are you doing here?
Hey, man, I mean, they don't want to give up another goal, but at some point, they got to go try to put one in the back of the net. So,
yeah,
they might be a little more aggressive if it gets.
Oh, that was a beautiful bicycle kick. Just a little bit soft for the goalie to be able to catch that easily.
Yeah, Athens going to have to change field position now.
I wouldn't be shocked if you saw them try to challenge a little heavier inside the box, try to draw a foul, try to get some kind of PK type scenario. But, that's going to be a tough deal. We're running out of time, and they've just got to try to. They really haven't. There's been a couple of occasions where there's been a little bit of feeling of danger, perhaps, but really not a ton of threats out there.
I say free kick awarded to Athens, and Upton did not agree with that call. Kick already. That was a quick set piece. Not a lot of numbers up forward for Athens, which kind of surprises me.
Oh, boy.
Kept it down. Oh, my goodness. This is not. Oh, look. That's a closeout speed right there.
Oh, it's hard, 3v1, but danger. They felt it.
I say, I don't want to say it. I've been saying the name a lot, but you know who that was, right?
Who was that?
Aubrey Camacho.
Oh, I already knew. I just wanted to hear you say it.
If Jeremy's talking about somebody, it's either gonna be Aubrey Camacho or Eric Rodriguez. Time's starting to wind down on this one. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight for both of these games. Wildcats trying to hold on. They've got a 2-0 lead, just 4:20 left.
Laser beam from the sideline over here.
It looked like it just got away from him a little bit. He had his plant foot a little bit too close to the ball, just sent it out far wide right.
Four minutes to go.
Oh, there's a good. Here comes a chance. Oh, that got deflected. Easy collection by Athens goalie. Little boot up. Got an open guy over here on the left side. Big bounce. Kept it in, but just kicks it right to Eric Rodriguez. Able to keep it in. Athens just kicks it out.
We're reaching pull a goalie in hockey territory.
I say, you're down 2. Yes, definitely. I mean, you saw the Stars the other night. They were down 2 goals, and they pulled Ottinger with about 4:30 left and were able to score a goal. But
it is part of the game, but it's so odd and peculiar. And man, what a cool thing if you hit some kind of counter on somebody with no keeper.
That was a big boot, and just are they down to 1 ball over here? Did they never find that ball from the woods?
Oh, I'm sure they didn't.
Oh my goodness, that could have been bad if that got over the fence.
Oh, I'm sure they have a whole bag.
I know we got one over here, but yeah.
But I mean,
look, guys, we just don't have that.
Wasted.
We don't have that many soccer balls. We're gotta stop kicking them over there.
So I'm kicking that ball in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Try to.
Erie with a throw in.
I mean, it would be really amazing if they would have just smashed that ball up over the stands over there.
Trying to see how high into the stands you can hit it.
Kick it over the visitor big blue block over there.
Yuri does have a boot. I mean, he could do it.
Matthew Clark does. Here comes Egger settling it down patiently. And wow. The defender got that away from him. Here's our back line, and we just
there's
swarm.
5 defenders.
Good.
2-goal lead, less than 2 minutes left.
Oh, we're still going for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is no let up in these guys.
No.
That's one thing I have noticed. Like, no matter what it is, no matter the situation, they're going all out.
Jeremy, do you have the times written down on when the goals were scored? I know you have those on some of them. I didn't know if you got them on this.
I don't tonight.
Obviously, the first one happened
45
seconds into the half, but the second one wasn't that far after it. I mean,
maybe 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say less than 10. I think.
Yeah, somewhere right around there.
Again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. But I mean, they'll score kind of in bunches almost.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you already see all of our guys over there on the bench. You don't have many of them sitting down. They're all standing up, ready for this last minute 30 to expire, to where they can just storm the field and celebrate. You're starting to see a lot of Athens constituents leaving the stands right now.
Yeah, when you plan a playoff doubleheader, these are the kind of things you dream of. But
so what? 1:17 left.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what time it is?
It's the time to name a Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game.
It is indeed, and since I don't have a kid on this team, I get a say-so on this one. I always abstain from any other votes on the Ladycats, but
the 2 goals tonight coming from Edgar Salazar and then Alexis Passion. Would think they would both be in contention, probably.
I would think so, and not just because of the goals, because they were impact players, throughout the rest of the game. But
there's Alexis Passion with a big stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I will tell you, both of those, a lot of good. I mean, Aubrey's up in there, a big impact player.
Yeah.
But I think that the easy choice would be the Salazar kid, because he's recognizable, had a good season, but he came out and scored that goal with authority, and they had a new swagger about him as soon as they scored that goal, and then just felt like they were one up on that team. So that's going to be my vote.
You're about to get a card for Athens. Say Ty was doing the smart thing like what all goalies usually do, waste a little bit of time, pick it up, and that's a red card.
Wow!
In the final 20 seconds, that's a red card. And Athens player is still talking and chirping at the ref.
Smart play. They stopped the clock though. He didn't realize they stopped the clock. But
I say one of his teammates just pushed him off the field because he was chirping real bad at the ref. That's a lot of emotion and a lot of anger right there coming out of that kid. I mean, I understand at this point you had. I mean, that's the end of your season.
Yeah.
I mean that kid might be a senior. That might be the last time he laces up a pair of cleats. You know.
And I hate it for him. That's tough. I hate to see a kid go out that way, but still does not take away from the kind of game that our Wildcats play to win 2-0 right now. I mean, you got just a couple seconds right here, and there's the game.
Let's go, Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Big win, 2-0 over Athens, over the Athens Pirates, as I said.
It is.
Look at they got the water. They got the water going. They might have dunked Alexi. Look at the Gatorade bottle over here.
Yep.
They dumped them.
That's huge. Big win. Big win for Hopkins County, Sulphur Springs.
Both.
2 shutout wins in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Both the Sulphur Springs Ladycats and Wildcats getting shutout wins tonight to keep their seasons alive and to keep the postseason going. Woody alluded to it. Jeremy, are you cool with that pick as well? Are we going Edgar Salazar
100%.
as the
there's
Slaughter's
no,
barbecue
in my
player?
opinion, there's nobody else that you can give it to. He came out and changed the complete momentum of the second half, putting that goal with authority in the back of the net in the first 45 seconds. Besides that, the entire first half and the rest of the second half, he was such a huge impact player, creating opportunities all the time. You had basically the entire Athens team had the game plan against him.
Yeah.
Every time that
You
he
can
had a
tell
ball
they
to
watch
speak-
some film.
Oh yeah. Every time that he touched the ball, you always had 3 defenders on him. You have to, Slaughter's barbecue.
Everybody knows his name. They game planned against him. It was clear, and he still scored a goal with authority and made a big time impact. I mean, every time he touched the ball, it changed their defense. So good job.
Thank you to every single one of y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Stay tuned to Front Porch News and Chad's Media for our continued coverage of the Sulphur Springs Ladycats and Wildcats in this postseason. On behalf of everyone here at Chad's Media, I want to give a big thank you to Jeremy DeLorge, to Woody, to Corey Hankins, and Chloe Copel. I'm Tyler Lennon. We will see